What's up, everyone? Welcome back to the Ghost of Lloydmaster Starscream, and I'm here with Ruben. How you doing, my man?
Bored.
Me and you both, man. Me and you both. I've been bored all day. Well, actually, I did have to do some chores today, to be honest with you. Complete my job, and I had to do the dishes. I had to put up some eggs from some zombie chickens. Well, they're not zombies, but
chickens.
yeah, cannibalistic. All right. Hold on a minute. Okay, anyways, my bad. So, yeah, and that's about it. And I'm hoping to get a package in tomorrow. I have no idea because unfortunately the eBay thing has not been giving me tracking updates, and plus it's UPS, and UPS is giving me tracking updates. Or hang on, the UPS provided me with a tracking number, and unfortunately the fucking tracking number won't fucking work. So, yeah, but other than that, I did get another package in on before Wednesday, even though I said I was going to live stream it. God darn it, who's calling me? Hold on. Hold on a minute. All right, I had a little bit of an internet hiccup. Am I coming across good, Ruben?
You what?
Can you hear me good? Am I
Yeah.
lagging or anything? Okay, yeah, I'm only operating under 2 Wi-Fi bars, so, which is great. And I got a call to take something real quick. But, so nothing new with you?
No, it's just the same bullshit.
Bullshit all day.
Yeah, I just needed the last item. I need to connect the 2 monitors, and that's it.
To make your computer run better?
No, so I had 2 monitors so I could check my recordings.
Oh, nice. Anyways, so yeah, but I did get oh, now I remember. Yeah, I did get a package in on I think it was either on Monday. No, it wasn't on Monday. It was actually on Tuesday. Yeah, it was on Tuesday. And man, I gotta make some confessions. I'm gonna full screen my. One, I was ass hurt. My legs were hurting, and I felt like I lost my virginity after that. And here's what I'll tell you this. I got my Lego set right here. I'm going to show you what it is. I bought that thing, and I had to peel off all kinds of glue. And look at this. Like, look at this kind of glue. I still have it on the floor because I have yet to sweep my floor. This Lego set was legit. When they said, the seller said a little, it was covered in this kind of glue right here. This weird glue stuff right here that comes off really easy. But good news is the Legos are still in brand new. I had to peel all that stuff off, but not only that, I had to put the whole thing together from 5 all the way to midnight. And that's another reason why I haven't reached out to you. I also had an internet problem, which I was upset about because I really wanted to hang out and take a break. And I had to put this thing together. My legs were hurting. I was in so much pain. And Ruben, you put together a Lego set for a full 11 hours. I don't know how you're able to do that without being in a whole lot of back pain, but congratulations to you. And
2 days. 2 freaking days.
2 days. Yeah, and here is my $20 Lego Millennium Falcon set.
Don't drop it.
Oh, I got my fingers tight on it. And man, I legit spent all the way from 5 all the way to midnight digging in one little box because I did not sort out all the parts, but I should. And man, I had like the box on my lap like this, and I was hunched over like this, just digging. And man, every time I got up, I was in pain. I could not feel my legs. But yeah, this big behemoth right here, $29. I kid you not. And if anyone in the comments says, "Oh, you're a liar. You did not get that thing for $20 fucking dollars," or not $20, $29. Let me unfull screen myself. If no one believes me, I will gladly show you the eBay thing on how it was sold. But yeah, this thing is heavy and big. And
That's what she said.
oh, big indeed. And here's some of the minifigures. It's missing 2 minifigures, the 2 mercenaries, but I was able to get BB-8, the little ball bitch, and Finn, Rey, Chewbacca, and Han Solo. So yeah, I was able to get those. And it also came with 3 other minifigures that did not belong in this set. So, alright, I got them. I have an R2-D2 right here. And
just put a random R2-D2 in this set.
And I guess this character is from Rogue One, a little ground soldier. And the reason why I say that is, here's this guy right here that was in Rogue One, that big guy with the gun that was with the blind Asian dude that would always say, "I am one with the Force is with me." And I'm sure you guys, some of you guys might recognize who he is. So yeah, they also added these 3 guys that didn't belong. But yeah, I am missing a couple of parts to the Lego set. One of the landing gear is missing, but I'm shocked it's still able to stand up. Just on 3 of them. And I'm pretty much missing the cockpit section and 2 other pieces, and I think that's about it. So not many pieces I'm missing. I'm going to say this, and believe me, like, for $29 for something this big, and plus it's $300 something on Amazon, I believe, that's a good price. That's a deal. And plus the whole thing looks brand new. And also, I did get one thing in today from not eBay, nothing I ordered, but yes, I am the champion of this figure right here. Yes, this is a cool figure. Yes, I'll stop. I gotta stop doing that. I'm in trouble. And man, but anyway, so yeah, and I'm hoping my Fall of Cybertron Jazz. That's one of the figures I am waiting for that I'm not getting updates on. But usually, because of the pandemic going on, I did deal with that with my T-Rex Megatron, and I was not getting updates on that. And we all know how UPS is; they don't like updating you or anything like that. UPS likes to be a bit of an asshole, and because of the whole pandemic thing going on, I guess they're too lazy. Yeah.
Yep.
So, yeah. Other than that, that's about it. And real quick, let me full screen. I will show off the interior of the whole thing. Hold on a minute. Let me open up all the little slices of pie pieces, as they call them. I don't know why they call them that. Maybe it's because that's what they're in the shape of. And hopefully I don't drop the bitch, because if I do, I'm probably going to have another hard time trying to put the fucker back together. But yeah, here's the interior. Okay, now I got a good grip on it. Yeah, here's the hyperdrive room right there.
My
2
God.
beds right there. There's some cargo right there. Some space, I guess that's not needed. And here's there's the game room right there, which might be familiar. And let me see if I could get in closer right here. There's a little monitor right there. And also on that side right there, where that little bright red piece is where the storage or the smuggling room is, where I guess they smuggle drugs or whatever they do in Star Wars. They smuggle things. Maybe they smuggle space drugs. Alien weed. Which I better stop talking about that, or else I'm probably going to get in trouble. But anyways, yeah, and here's the bottom. As you see, I am missing one landing gear right here. or right there, as you could tell.
Mm.
But I'm shocked it still stands. And there's where the little smuggling thing is right there. And yes, you can lower down the ramp on this side right here, so they can get in and out.
Mm-hmm.
It does have both the little cannons, and I did have some of the parts to be able to try to complete it, but not all of them. So, yeah. But anyway, so yeah, hold on a minute. Hold on a minute. Okay, there we go. Ah, oh, darn it! Who keeps calling me?
Damn hose.
The hose are calling, but not those. But not the gardening hoe type of hose. I keep seeing that joke play on way too much when people say, "Let me get my hold on, fucking bug." When people say, "Where are the hoes?" They keep saying, "Here's my hoe, my main hoe, the hoe I used to do gardening with," or some shit. I don't know. So yeah, it's just I'm tired of the and but yeah, and I'm trying to think if there's anything else going on. But yeah, like I said, let me go back to the package thing real quick. But yeah, since I ordered the G1, or there I go, the Transmetals Beast Wars Megatron, the one that was missing an arm.
Yeah.
I did want to return it because I was not getting tracking number updates, but the seller later on contacted me saying, "What's wrong? Why are you returning the item?" And I told him I'm not getting tracking updates. I think it got lost during shipping. Then me and the seller went back and forth for a while, and he said that hey, UPS does not usually keep doing updates because of the whole pandemic, and we all know how UPS is. They don't respect your packages because if you order something from UPS, they just break your box or damage the item because UPS doesn't give a crap. I guess depending what kind of person works for UPS.
Yeah.
Unless they're like, oh, it's not in our policy to take care of the package and the item inside. We just deliver it. So yeah, I should either get it in tomorrow. I will check and see if I do have any tracking updates real quick. Let me see here. Hold on. But anyways, I'm trying to think on what else was going on with me other than that.
Oh, I just need his new shit.
But anyway, yeah, it's just the same old shit. And man, my nephew got in trouble. My sister got onto him
To let that boy in,
for
right?
my well, you know how dirty my nephew's room is, so he wasn't keeping it clean, and he had to throw a lot of stuff away. Oh, and I do have some new stuff. By the way, good news is he threw away that Pikachu. Well, he had to throw it away because. Well, I'm just saying this. If you want hear me out. If you want it, I can go out there on the burn pile. I do have to clean it up because for some reason he does not like things. He likes to dirty up things on the floor, and I could just throw it in the laundry, like put it through the laundry 4 or 5 times, and I could sew it up. And if you're a big collector, if you like Pokemon stuffed animals or something like that, I'm not good at sewing things, so I'd have to work with my fingers. But But if you want it, I can get it fixed and
No,
clean it
I'm
up and
good.
make.
I don't want to even know what the dead ass did to the Pikachu.
Yeah, I'm not gonna say it on here because I don't know how YouTube would feel, and also the people that own Nintendo. Who was it? Is it Nintendo that owns Pikachu? I think
I
so.
think so.
Yeah, it's Nintendo. And also, oh yeah, that reminds me. And my nephew was gonna throw this away. I will show off some of the stuff I have. My nephew was gonna throw this away. A
Bow and
bow.
arrow.
Yeah. And this thing can actually shoot real arrows, so since he was going to throw this away, I was like, heck no. I could either use it for cosplay or I could buy some arrows and just do some Hawkeye action.
Or the bow check.
Oh, come on, don't you dare bring up Apex. I'm joking.
I told
And
you
also,
you can't use damn bow check in arenas.
hold on. Let me, and also, hey Ruben, you remember the gaming chair that my nephew had?
Yeah.
Hold on a minute. Anyways, well, the gaming chair was pretty much broken where the little spinny thing is. My sister said to throw it away, but it's all Bluetooth and everything, and it still works. And look, that's where I put it. I put it on my bed as my throne, and it still works. And that was a birthday gift from my nephew. And my sister said throw it away. I was like, heck no, that's $100 gaming chair and it still works. Just unscrew the little the thing that goes on the bottom of it to make it spin, and use it as a bed gaming chair. Because people do have or there are such thing as chairs that go on your bed, especially gaming chair ones. If I'm not mistaken. But yeah. I think I know what you're gonna say, but real quick, immediately, what is the worst weapon currently right now in Apex? What is the worst weapon?
P2020 bow check. Monza beat. What else? The wingman. G7.
Oh, yeah.
And funny enough, one of the round I had to kill the guy with a G7 scout.
Wow.
Dirty. Hemlock.
Okay.
What else? Prower, because we don't have the damn hop-up select fire.
Yeah.
Havoc, because it's slow as hell. Pretty much that's it.
What would be the number one worst gun?
P2020 and the bow check.
Well, okay. What would be in your opinion, what is the and by the way, guys, we're talking a little bit about Apex. What is the best gun, like, from, in your opinion? What?
Spitfire, Rampage, Volt, and pretty much that's it.
Well, for me, in my opinion, the guns I use are the Rampage, the Flatline R99, R301, and pretty much those are just the guns I use. And I used to use the Devotion, but I just got tired of using it because of how slow it is, and it goes. It takes so long to fire everything, especially the Havoc.
Yep, that's why they have success.
Sorry, I keep having someone just get on my hair right now. Anyways, hold on a minute. All right. God, the hoes are texting me. I hate them hoes. I'll slap them and send them to bed. No, I don't slap women. Hang on. I don't slap girls, I should say, since nowadays women don't want to be referred to as woman because of the man part of it. They just rather be called male or female or something like that. Wait, what the fucking? Okay, I think I'm drunk. I said male or female. Well, actually, hold on. I will say this. It is 2020. People want to say, like, for guys, they want to say, hey, it's 2021. I identify as, hang on. I keep seeing some guys on YouTube saying, hey, it's 2021. I identify as a female. Or it's 2021. I identify as a squirrel. What? Like, what is wrong with people?
Man, I need some parts.
What kind of parts?
I need some Bionicle and Hero Factory parts.
Oh, I'm curious. The Lego store you go to, do you like go into a room and dig in like a little huge giant bin or something like that, or do you show pictures of parts and they see if they have it?
Well, I showed them what it looks like, but they told me some of the parts are they're not available anymore because these are like old parts. Most of the parts if you want to like build something like a roll piece is to the pick a brick. Mostly they have a bin to build a minifigure.
You gotta admit that word is kind of funny. Pick a brick.
Yep.
Oh, and I will say this. I did see the newest episode of What If with Doctor Strange, and man, ugh, I felt bad. And also, I will say this. Today is the release date of Shang-Chi, and I'm excited.
Oh, yeah.
I'm going to send you a quick teaser on Instagram that, in my opinion, is badass. Like, listen to the theme, and it'll go by really quick. Hold on, let me see. And real quick, what did you think of those customs? Well, those ain't my customs, but the customs I showed you that people did.
Yeah, they're good.
With the T-Rex Megatron into Grimlock, Shockwave, and Dinobot. I like the Dinobot one.
Oh, yeah.
How about the Optimus Primal or Lockdown repainted into Optimus Primal?
Oh my god, that's good. But how the hell did put the head? How the hell did you put the head in there?
Modding, maybe. And we all know how people like to mod their figures somehow. Okay, here it is. Hopefully I don't get. Okay, good. I thought the sound was on. I kept listening to this over and over, and I just like the beat to it. Let me show you this. And this is one of the announcements that it's coming out. Oh, I guess it's coming out tonight, I guess. Well, I guess some people are going to get to see it early. Let me see what. Man, I'm operating under one tiny bar, and I'm shocked I'm doing good on here. Must be some crazy shit going on. But anyways. So yeah, I'm excited for that. And also, and as you can see from the teaser, you get to see Wong from Doctor Strange in there. So actually, he's also been seen in the tournament fighting the Abomination. So yeah, but still, I'm excited for this movie, even though I might not get to go to the theaters, and I'm gonna have to watch it through other means. And also, it's not going to be streaming on HBO. It's going to be in theaters only. So hopefully it does well. From what I hear, it's going to be doing well. And yeah, other than that, I think that's about it.
Let's see.
Yeah. And trying to think. Oh yeah, the newest episode of Doctor Strange for the What If.
I've seen the clips. Like I said, I don't have Disney Plus. I don't want to pay that shit.
Man, if I had Disney Plus, I would gladly let you use my account, but I don't have Disney Plus, and I don't know how much it is a week or a month, excuse me. And plus, I would really love to use Netflix, but my sister won't allow me because, well, I'm not going to say no words But I will just be honest, sis. I love you and I respect the decision you have for me. But the only reason why I can't use Netflix is because, or pay for my own Netflix, because one, the money I make is coming from them, and they don't want me to put the money I make from them towards something that there's a show on there that's corrupting kids, and I also think there's something on there that deals with torture of kids or something. And also, last time I was on Netflix, there is some sexuality stuff on there. They actually do have pornographic stuff on there, and I don't know why. Netflix, what is wrong with you? You have kids stuff on there, and I swear if I have Netflix and I look up Netflix for kids, if I see that, then I know something's wrong with Netflix. Like, hey, this right here is for kids. Come watch this. No, kids, don't do that, please. No wonder the kids start a little bit early. No wonder they're going all crazy.
I blame the parents.
The parents are stupid.
Mm-hmm.
They don't know how to raise their kids right. And I'm trying to think. I don't know. Anyways, I hate these spammer calls. Um, and I know and guys, I know there is a button on there or something on there that will prevent other uh, people that are not in your contacts from contacting you. So, anyways, I will say this after. Oh, hang on. Let me. Yeah, the Doctor Strange episode. I enjoyed it. This is actually another one of my favorite episodes. I will say this: I'm not a big fan of the first one, the Agent Carter episode. I'm not a fan of it. I mean, I want to like it, but it just feels boring to me. That's just my opinion. I know a lot of people have different opinions. I respect it, but the Doctor Strange one I enjoyed pretty much, and the way he becomes evil, like Dark Doctor Strange. And the title of the episode is what if Doctor Strange didn't lose his hands but his love?
No God. I hope I could get the zombie Captain America.
Oh yes. Oh yes, the zombie Captain America. I'm definitely excited for.
When I saw the figure, there was missing paint on the side over here in the cheek.
Yeah.
So I might need to add some. I don't know what color the inside of the mouth is.
But anyways, yeah, that I'm excited for the zombie. And also, I don't know what episode is the zombies one. I think it was leaked. The episode was leaked, but I don't know which one it is. So I'm really curious to see which episode is the zombies. And also, I did see on the poster there's a zombie Hawkeye. So yeah, and I will go into. Oh,
can we have a zombie Captain America figure, or all of them?
We got. Oh, who is this backstage? I wonder. Oh, darn it! I thought it was Otto. Hey, TFN Geek.
Hey guys.
Hey,
how are you doing, man?
Doing great.
So you got anything new recently, man?
No, unfortunately not.
Damn.
Oh man.
Yeah.
Man.
Most of the Transformers I've ordered from Amazon are street dated for release either on October 1st or November 1st, so I'm having to play the waiting game until they get released.
Did you pre-order it?
Yeah.
That's why.
Mm-hmm.
And I still need to get Studio Series Dress. Well, I need 2 copies.
Why 2?
Yeah.
One to give more movie show accurate, and the other one to give the color scheme of the game Rainbow Six Extraction when it's coming out this the next year in January. Which I want to get the game, but I need to get the Ultimate Edition. No, wait, the Deluxe Edition. It costs about $90 or something. I don't know. I need to check.
Whoa.
Well,
And
I want to play the game.
And well, for me, I had to deal with so much back pain, so much leg pain. I did not stop. I felt like my heart was going to explode. But I finally got my this set in the mail for $29.
Oh, sweet.
Yeah, I had to remove a lot of glue on it, but other than that, the pieces are really nice and clean and brand new. Like, they took really good care of it. It is missing some parts, and man, this thing is heavy. And it took me from I believe, well, considering the way I had them all in like a little bin, so I had to dig for the parts. So it took me from 4 or 5 all the way to midnight.
Now you know the pain I had to deal with this, the one I have. Well, I'm taking it apart anyway, so put it away in the storage.
The Ninjaga Garden set.
Yep. I only just need the last 2 sets for the golden minifigures, and that's it. Well, the Dragon is available on Amazon. If someone can get it from me.
How come you have to disassemble it, man? There's no room for it?
Oh, I wish. All the Legos I have, I put it on the living room back there in the living room next to the couch.
Nice. Hey, don't worry. Hopefully, if we get our own place, you could have a display room for all your Legos.
Yep. Hopefully the 4 houses finish soon.
Yeah. Anyways, what were we gonna say, TFN Geek?
Did you invite Autocorrect Primer to join tonight?
Yeah, I texted him. And I asked him a while ago if he wanted to join. He said he had someone coming over, I believe, that was gonna, I guess, stay for a while. But said he was gonna try to join, so I'm hoping he'll be able to join.
Oh yeah, that would be great having him on.
Yeah. And Ruben, I definitely know you're playing Overwatch because it says so on your Discord.
Yep.
It's just funny that Discord can say.
Right now, I'm just waiting for the competitive matches to start. I have hold on, how many more? There are 3 Moiras, me and the other 2, and there's a May. Right? Oh god, we got 4 Moiras.
Oh my gosh.
I called it.
But yeah, I'm hoping, and also
what the hell? I'm being shot.
I'm hoping my Fall of Cybertron Jazz will probably be in tomorrow. I'm hoping so. I'm playing the waiting game on that because UPS, since the whole pandemic thing is going on, UPS does not want to give tracking numbers nowadays. So, well, I mean, I was getting tracking updates, but now I'm just not getting tracking updates. So, but it happened with my Beast Wars Transmetals Megatron. So, yeah.
So it'd be all right if I ask this question. Were either of you affected by Hurricane Ida?
Nope. Okay,
that's good.
What? I'm being shot?
I don't. Yeah, not that I know of. I don't. Oh, okay. It's a hurricane going on right now?
It was. It's moved, but the thing is, it didn't lose all its energy when it hit landfall in the south, and when it moved up north to New England, it still retained a lot of energy, and so the New England states are getting hit hard by thunderstorms.
Oh gosh.
Yeah.
Yeah, I hope everyone will be okay and get to safety.
Oh yeah.
Yep.
And so yeah, and oh yeah, and I did finish Transformers Animated, and I did catch a lot of references that are in there. I had to rewatch some of the episodes again because I did lose a lot of the references. I did see a lot of references that came from Swindle.
Uh-huh.
And I'll name some of the references. He's been talking like every episode he appeared in. Well, actually, he pretty much appeared in only 2 episodes. The one where he first appears, and then another one where he comes back online and helps the Decepticons, but then just runs away. So yeah, he was only in 2 episodes. But from the first episode and the second episode he was in, I did catch a lot of references, and I'm not going to go in particular order of the episodes, but I did notice that he had dealings with the Quintessons, and also, here's a big one, the Vok.
Yeah.
He had dealing in the, and for those who don't know what the Vok are, go back and rewatch the Beast Wars series, and he just said it like this: I got this piece where the Vok are. Good little creatures the Vok are. And I'm like, wow. Well, if you were back in the Beast Wars area, you know they're not that friendly when it comes to their experiments.
yeah, but when it comes to Swindle, he doesn't care how friendly his clientele are. All he cares about is getting the best deal.
And also the best upgrades. Actually, no, that. Well, actually, he does do upgrades also. I was going to say that's more Lockdown's thing.
Yeah.
And I could be wrong. I don't know if I think I could be. I think he mentioned Yomicron. I could be wrong. I don't know. I don't know if that's a thing in Transformers, unless I'm thinking of something else. Hey, Autocrat Primer. I sent you a link on. I sent you a link on Discord, but if you didn't get it, I'll post it in the chat, man. Hope I didn't wake you up, man. After what? Because if I did, I'm gonna feel bad.
I'm being shot at. I'm scared.
You give me a minute, and I'll join. Okay. Oh, and since Otto, I guess, is still one of the viewers, I will say this. Yes, I am the champion.
Piss off! I'm trying to get it. I can't. I'm trying to get it
got this figure already. Yes, Ruben, this is a cool figure. Yes, I am the champion.
Wow!
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Piss off! Reaper, get out of my house, you damn hillbilly.
Hold on, Ruben. TF Angie speaking. It's all good, man. Go ahead, TF Angie.
Congrats on winning that thing. I've never really been
thanks.
I've never really been into collecting the Power Rangers figures, so I don't really have any knowledge about which Power Rangers figures are more hard to find than others.
I can't see what's going on. Farrah, piss off!
Yeah, I'm not much of a collector on Power Rangers figures, but
Yeah.
I figure I collect it anyways, and plus, since my fiance likes the color blue, and it was the Blue Ranger, I guess depending how she feels, she said she might take claim of it. I don't know, but depending how she feels, but yeah, her favorite color is blue. And also, I did get a new desk. Let me, let me full screen. Let me rotate the screen, that way it can be easier. My nephew was throwing some stuff away out of his room because he had to downsize, and I'm probably gonna have to downsize really soon. But yeah, this is my.
I'm sorry to go slower message.
Go ahead.
Can you check really fast if Autocorrect Primer's backstage?
Yeah, I can do that. No, not yet.
Okay.
I'll get the notification. But yeah, here's my this is my new desk, and I decided to put my Galvatron over there and some Lego minifigures there.
Nice.
So yeah, I went from being over there, which I might just dedicate that shelf or this area to Legos. So yeah, this will be my workstation. Let me exit solo layout. Do this. So yeah, and I'm going to say this, me putting together that Lego Millennium Falcon, on how much back pain I was in just sitting down and all that, and also leaning back, I think I was also getting hunchback because I was leaning down most of the time trying to go through the pieces. So man, that hurt my back so much, and I would.
Oh, his internet crashed.
I'm
taking over now. Bro, I just lost a match because my team are so the bunch of dumbasses. I don't know what's going on. My brain just turned to mashed potatoes. I just don't care anymore.
Mm.
Oh, shh.
Okay.
Hmm.
Yeah, I had an internet hiccup there. Let me check backstage. Excuse me, nothing yet. Oh, anyways. But yeah, oh gosh, allergies. But yeah, I was in so much back pain, and I think I was getting hunchback, and there he is. But I think that's the biggest Lego set I put together. Drum roll,
Mm.
please. Yes, how you doing?
Hey guys,
Oh my
how
god!
y'all
Hey, how's it going?
doing?
All right. How are you doing?
How you doing, man?
Doing good.
The hell's that
Is
sound?
your phone still on the internet? Because I think we're going in and out. Give me a second.
Okay, he said give him. I guess he's someone's using the Wi-Fi data, so
Oh,
he'll be back.
and I'm dead.
No problem.
You have to pay attention to the game, or else the game will fail you.
Oh my god, this fire up.
Oh
Why is my
gosh.
teammates so dumb?
But yeah, real quick, like I was saying, I think this is the biggest Lego set I put together besides the my Lego Guardian, both of my Lego Guardians of the Galaxy ships. I think that's the biggest set I ever put together.
Mm.
Oh, there he is. Add to the stream. There we go. Can you hear me now, Ruben? Or God darn it, can you hear me now?
Yeah, I can hear you now.
Okay.
Um,
Yeah, there I go, messing up again. How are you doing, man?
Doing good. I got my phone on the charger at the moment, so hopefully I'll be able to put my headphones on. Did
Oh
think
gosh.
and y'all friend of mine became homeless.
No.
Yeah,
Oh, God.
so that's who I was convincing, and he's going to be moving in with us. So
Okay.
I couldn't, found out about it, and he lost his job. Apparently, he was living in a hotel. So we're hoping that this is going to help. He's not a Christian, but we're hoping that with us trying to do what Christ would do, we're hoping that with him being here, that will be the right step direction.
Okay. Well, I know it doesn't. Well, I know. Well, I don't know if you're a regular churchgoer, and I don't know if it would help, but the few times my family and I have had a guest in our home, we've established it's a house rule that everyone has to go to church on Sundays.
Yeah, we're established a thing where he knows that he's going to be a part of our Bible study at night.
Okay.
Because we do one every night, and we're going to take baby steps. The church really wanted where we live. So he didn't have really anyone there or anywhere like that he could turn to, and so when I found out about it, I was, after I got out of the hospital, I was like, I told Nikki, I said, hey, and he don't mind me sharing his name because his name's like Nicky, says Nick, is not going to have a place. And so we were going to let him be at the land, but with the hot weather, and we don't have air conditioning down there. We got power, but we don't have an air conditioning unit to go down there yet. I was like, stop by the house here. We want to talk to you. And so we told him, I said, if you help me around this house and do some stuff and help us get stuff together, we'll clean out the spare bedroom, and that will be your new place to stay. So he was really shocked. So,
yeah.
But this year's been crappy on a lot of people. It can hit anybody anyway. But Saturday, I should have your Retgar in the mail Saturday, and when I do, I'll send you the tracking number for it.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah.
Yeah, I might not get it. Yeah, I might not get it first thing in the morning because my family and I are going out of town. We're visiting relatives. It's going to be a very short or visit because they're on a tight schedule. But this Saturday was the one day where we could all get together.
Okay.
So we're going to go out of town and meet them for breakfast at this small restaurant that has arguably the most delicious pancakes in the
Ooh,
pancakes on the planet.
Ooh.
nice.
Nice.
Yeah.
Very, very nice. So yes, we will. So yeah, it'll be in there Saturday. I'm gonna try to get it in there before they close. They close at 12 on Saturday. But yeah, it's all in a box. It's ready to go.
Thank you.
Hey, Otto.
And happy birthday, my man. I'm sorry it took a while, but it was finally when Big Tat
No problem.
Store sent it to me.
Yeah.
Well, hey, Otto.
Yes.
Hang on, I just want to torture Ruben again, but guess what? Yes, it came in today. I'm the champion.
Get a kill here.
Yes.
Awesome.
I like it.
And
It's awesome.
I died. Damn it, Starscream.
And also, man, I finally got this that came in. Oh God, this thing's heavy.
Oh, nice. Yeah, that's exactly like ours. That's awesome.
$29, all clean and great.
Very good price.
Yeah, and I really wish I could afford that big one, but it's right around going for $800 to $700.
I know
that UCS version. And to be honest, after building this set, this is the biggest Lego set I got.
It's cool. I'm hoping to be able to get Slug review out hopefully tomorrow if I have time. So he's actually a lot of fun. I really enjoy him. I like him better in the Dino mode, but that's because I'm just biased, and he's my favorite Dino bot, so I'm biased even more. But I love it. The ratchets, everything about him is just top notch. I mean, it's like playing with a masterpiece figure. It really is.
I'm still having to wait for Amazon to ship out my copy. Slag, and Rekgar, the Studio Series 86 Wave 2 figures are still street dated for October 1st on Amazon. So I'm really hoping in the coming weeks Amazon will bump up the street date for them.
I don't know. Big Bad Toy Store bumped mine back to October.
Yeah.
So yeah. And but here's
they
bumped Slug and Rekgar to October, but they both came in last week. This week is ending. Yes.
Hey Otto, believe it or not, one of the figures I'm really interested in, Studio Series Grindor, is going for I believe $41 right now on Amazon.
Oh.
You there?
That's nice.
Yeah, I'm hoping to be able to buy him this week if I'm able to. My family's going to be heading out of town this weekend, so. Yep.
Okay.
And by the way, how are you feeling, man? You've been doing okay recently?
Tired. I am. I've been taking still one day at a time, and and then when we found out about Nick, we were trying to get stuff here so he would feel comfortable. He's going to be here tomorrow. Definitely he had one more night at his hotel, and which was over an hour drive away from here. So he went back tonight there, and he's going to check out in the morning. So he should be here in the morning. I told him at whatever time, but we're going to try and clean out that spare bedroom. So yeah, we'll see. I told him, I said, I got to take it easy. He says, I know you have your heart issue and stuff like that. So he says, I said, and if you don't mind helping me, he's like, I won't. I was like, awesome. So
nice.
I did get Lord Zed from Mighty Morphin Power Rangers.
Cool.
Nice.
And trying to see what else. Got a Gundam and Naruto. Yeah, when he came here today, he's like, holy crap, I didn't realize you had this many toys. I said, you haven't even been in the toy room yet. He's like, what? A toy room? I was like, yeah, a whole room is dedicated to toys and comics, and then there's a studio that has all my Transformers in it. And he was like, holy crap, it's like a big toy store. I was like, that's the way we like it.
Exactly. That's the only way to go.
Exactly.
And that's the way we all live. And the way we choose to live.
Yeah.
Exactly. I told him, I said, you're gonna be here. I said, I'm gonna get you the comic books and Transformers if this is the last thing I do. He's like, well, I'm game for anything. But I showed him the art, and he was like, oh my God, that is a huge figure. I said, well, you hadn't seen my Gabriel, which is the third party Omega Supreme. So I showed that to him. He's like, oh my God. I said, they get bigger too. I said, there's even bigger ones out there. That I said, there's like a Unicron that's out there. It's the biggest one from Hasbro. I was like, yeah.
Nice. Oh, I'm curious, Otto.
Is that the biggest one?
Can you hear me, Otto?
Yes.
Oh, I was asking, did you see the newest episode of What If? The Doctor Strange episode?
I sure did. We sure did.
Tell me, I'm curious what you think of it. And I will say this, and you might think I'm crazy, but by the end of the episode on what happened and what he did, I felt bad for him, even though by the end he realized he realized what he was doing was wrong, and he begged the Watcher to help him and punish him. I felt bad for him.
Yep, but
Believe it or not.
Well, the other thing too, and this is something that Nikki and I were talking about.
I hate this.
I think I got my phone.
I turned on the server by accident.
But give me. I want to answer your question.
Okay.
Switching this out for the headset. Where's the headset? There it is. Bam. All right. So the thing that me and Nikki noticed and talked about, we were like, he's the last one in the universe, in that universe.
Yeah.
So
and
if he's the last one in that universe in Marvel lore, if oh gosh, why can't I remember
the universe
name? The big old purple and blue guy. Galactus.
Thanos. Oh, Galactus. I thought Galactus was blue and red. Or is he blue and maroon?
Thanos is purple. Thanos is purple.
Yeah.
What is it with Marvel making all their villains purple?
I know. And here's another thing. There's a thing about Marvel. Typically, all the characters that Stan Lee and Jack Kirby created, their names are always Peter Parker, Matt Murdock. So it was PP, MM. They were always their first letter and their last letter, and the first letter of their first name and their first letter and their last name was their initials was the same.
So their initials are AA, BB,
you have.
SS.
Yep. Yep. For a lot of their characters, yeah. Like Bruce Banner. And yeah.
Bucky Barnes.
Oh yes.
Yep, Bucky Barnes.
I'm curious. Is it bad that I feel bad?
Steve Rogers was the only one that wasn't. It was an S and an R.
And Tony Stark.
Jack Kirby didn't create him. Yeah, Tony Stark. But they weren't created with Jack Kirby and Stan Lee. Stan Lee created them, but with Jack Kirby with them, they always did the names.
Okay.
like Susan Storm. Yeah. So yeah. But what was your question? I thought who's had a question?
Me. I was. Oh, I was. Sorry about that. I was asking Otto. Is it bad that I feel bad for him by the end whenever he realizes what he's done and he feels bad for what he did to her? Is it bad that I feel bad for him by the end of that?
No. I actually felt bad for him also because I was like, I knew what he was going to become. Because as a kid,
And I like that.
I loved the what if stories, and so I knew what they were basing it off of.
Yeah.
The only difference was we were like, is he going to become the Galactus for the MCU? Because with the what if stories tying into the MCU, and we know that we're getting Galactus in the next wave, and Phase 5, we're getting Galactus as the next major villain after Kong is the villain, or Kang is the villain.
Yeah,
in
Kang
Wave
the
4.
Conqueror.
I'm thinking that, Kang. Kang the Conqueror. Yeah, I'm thinking, well, then that may have been where we saw him in that crystallization ball. That was essentially for me. Me and Nikki were like, oh, so he's going to probably end up being the I cannot remember his name tonight. My brain is like fried. Galactus. Thank you.
He's going to be the next
Galactus.
that will become Galactus.
Yeah, because he took all those.
You might find this shocking,
features.
Yeah. Oh, I was going to say, Otto, you might be shocked about this, and you might be a little bit disappointed, but he's actually going to be one of the Guardians of the Multiverse, going with T'Challa, Star-Lord, Captain Britain, and Party Thor, and also Thanos, Gamora.
Okay.
Yeah. So yeah, that's why he's the last one that's left, and I believe the Watcher was also responsible for keeping him alive and allowing it from some of the breakdowns I've been seeing, because he knew he would become one of the Guardians of the Multiverse. He's that powerful.
Okay.
So yeah, he realizes by the end what he was doing was wrong, and since he can't reverse it, because there was some trailer footage. If you go back and rewatch some either the trailers or TV spots, you get to see he's fighting alongside the Guardians of the Multiverse, which is Captain Britain, T'Challa's Star-Lord, and also Killmonger's Black Panther.
Oh, nice.
So yeah, and I guess you did see the episode with Nick Fury.
I did.
I bet that one was shocking to you, seeing Hank Pym at the end.
I had pretty much when I was seeing what was going, I was like, this is interesting. So all the Avengers are getting killed before they become Avengers, and then I saw the Hulk explode, and I was like, who was able to do that? Because and then it being him at the very end, I was like, makes sense that he would be the next Hornet. So yeah, Yellow Jacket.
And yeah, Yellow Jacket, and Loki becomes president of the whole Earth.
No, I was like, oh my god, that poor universe. And then he's trying to create a whole nother Avengers to take out Loki.
I thought Lex Luthor being elected president in the DC comics was bad enough, but Loki, no.
Yep, Loki. He is the ruler of all the world.
Yeah,
Don't
believe it or not, in the
of all the world.
He's like, you were created to be submissive.
You were made to be ruled.
Yes, I was like, wow.
And believe it or not, in the Loki series, there's actually a character called President Loki.
Yep.
I guess you haven't watched that series yet, Otto?
No, I think that if we have time, Nikki wants us to binge watch it tomorrow. We're talking about the Loki.
I'm going to say this. There has been a lot of confusion that people were saying that series wasn't doing well, but after doing some research, WandaVision did not do well with audience, and I can see why it didn't. Falcon and the Winter Soldier was pretty much 50-50, but the some people are actually saying that Loki is the best season ever. I've been seeing the ads and all that, and but that's just my opinion. But I'm going to say this: when you watch the series, I think you might enjoy it, but there will be something you will be questioning with the regular variant of Loki and Lady Loki. Well, she doesn't go by Loki, but she goes by Sylvie.
Sylvie, yeah. I'm familiar with her. She was in Nikki's favorite story. I'm a big Thor comic nut. Wish I never stopped.
I will say this.
I had to.
I won't say what you'll be getting, but I will say this. Thor does appear, but I won't say how, because you might enjoy that way too much.
That's cool.
And from what I hear, the next episode of What If, I believe, is the one with Tony Stark and Killmonger.
Okay, so next Wednesday's the new one.
Yeah, and I really just want to see the zombies one. That's the one I'm most excited for.
Same here. I am trying out talking about with Transformers and stuff. Super 7 has I'm making sure that Chomper's not tearing the. What are you doing? What are you doing?
Oh gosh!
What's that crazy cat?
Shipmaster's back. Shipmaster's back. It's gonna take a dump.
What are you doing? That is not for you. He's trying to eat your squash.
What?
Yes, trying to pull it out of the bag and take it with him.
I didn't know cats eat squash.
I didn't either.
Wow.
I know.
Did you guys
believe it or not.
Did you guys know cats eat grass?
Oh yes.
Yeah.
And believe it or not, you're gonna think I'm crazy, but I'm telling you the truth. If cats are eating, if that cat is trying to eat squash, but believe it or not, where I used to live, some of my cats will either eat watermelon or eggplant. I'm not kidding.
Yeah.
I'm serious.
No, he will eat watermelon and eggplant. Yeah, he'll also eat cantaloupe.
Oh yes, cantaloupe too.
Ours will eat that stuff too. He loves it.
And also pineapple.
Yep. I did put an order in for one of the Super 7 Transformers. They're the same thing as the Red series.
Yeah.
But yeah. I'm kind of curious about the quality and stuff. So we got it pre-ordered. So I'm putting a little bit of money back. So when it does come out, I'll be able to get it. So we're going to try out.
Watch your money, man.
Oh, we are. That's what I said.
Exactly.
It's not supposed to come out till February, so we'll be able to drop, say, $20 here and there.
Oh, by the way, Otto, I just wanted to let you know ahead of time. I did watch the Snake Eyes movie, and I enjoyed it. Even though I said, yes, I'm serious. Even though I said I didn't think I was gonna like it, and I figured it would be boring. I actually enjoyed it. It was entertaining. It's for an origin story, so I hope you get a chance to watch it. I'm sure I'm not much of a G.I. Joe fan. The only movies I saw are the two movies, G.I. Joe, Revenge of the Cobra, and Retaliation, and now this. But I'm sure there will be things, since you have more experience with G.I. Joe, there will be things you will be questioning. But personally, I enjoyed it. It was pretty good. 10 out of 10, in my opinion.
Yeah, and see, the way I look I've been looking where people have been upset with it, and I'm like, these are the same people that were upset with the Bayverse. And I'm like, guys, they've got to, if you want to get new audience and you want kids to come and get it and enjoy watching it, then you have to let it be changed up a little bit.
I mean, if you want the next generation to embrace something, you have to make some changes.
Yeah.
If you show the same thing over and over again,
reach out to a new audience.
If you do the same thing over and over again, one of two things is going to happen. It's either going to become so boring, nobody's going to want to see it anymore, and it gets canceled.
Yep.
Or number two, it'll become so repetitive enough that people are gonna complain, gonna say that it's a shell of what it once was, and it won't have any glamour anymore.
Yep.
And the best example of something being a shadow of what it once was is The Simpsons.
Another one is the Masters of the Universe.
Uh-huh.
The Revelation. I didn't like it because it didn't have He-Man in it, and I just because it's like having the Transformers and them never transform.
Or you have the Transformers without any of the Transformers. You just have humans reminiscing about them.
Yes. And so that's why I didn't like it.
Oh God.
But they kept the look that we all love, and still, you know, they didn't like the design. People complained about how they didn't have the right type of chest armor, and I'm like, good gosh, guys, y'all are like everybody. I was like, you're making all this G1 guys like we're always complaining or being judgmental, and I'm just like, it's just, yeah.
Are they
I'm
being
like,
are they being OCD about their own about being consumed by their own nostalgia, or are they just or do they just get enjoyment nitpicking everything?
I have to say, being in the in comics and stuff like that, I have to actually say it's them being nitpicky, them being not able to accept change. Because here's the thing: this is what a lot of people don't realize: is my generation, which is Generation X, is the reason why there is nostalgia with figures and with characters, because my generation couldn't let go of the characters that we grew up with, and we decided to take them into our adulthood. No other generation has ever done that. Now, my grandpa liked Superman, but he didn't have Superman that was taking up his whole house. Like his grandson here has Transformers taking up my whole house, and Power Rangers and Batman, all the good stuff.
Mm-hmm.
But
that's how we live.
Yeah, it's just like my sister's husband, one of my best friends. He has his house is just like mine, but his is more He-Man and GI Joe, and the only Transformer he gets is Starscream because that's his favorite character. And so between me getting him Starscream for his birthday or me coming across one, he's like, my God, I'm going to have to let you have all my Starscream if anything happened to me, bequeath it to you since you're the one that's been supplying the collection for it. But him and I were talking. He was like, I see what you were saying, where you're like, why are we, we're the generation that can't let go. So we're the generation that can't accept change. And we're the generation that now there's one extreme. There's two extremes. There's the extreme of the collector that just has to have everything stay the same and it can never change in any way, shape, form, or fashion.
Mm-hmm.
Then there's the ones that don't really care for the product, but they want an agenda to be pushed with the product. I think those are the two most toxic people for action figures, for cartoons, for anything that's like this. I think
for
it's
media
just
franchises.
Yeah, I think it's too. I think those are too toxic, and I don't say that to be mean or anything. I'm just saying
that's reality.
Yeah,
an unfortunate reality, but reality nonetheless.
Yeah.
But see, that's where it's forced people, like for G1 fans. That's where Hasbro was coming out with how many different lines to be able to have us where they were like satisfying everybody. Trying to get new kids to come in, trying to do this, that, and this, and
You can't
you
satisfy
have.
everyone in the end.
No.
And look how many toy lines they have for Transformers.
Well, on that question, remember, do you guys remember a time when there was only one line of Transformers action figures on the shelves?
I'm sorry, I hit my mute button. I thought I was talking. What now?
I was going to ask, do you guys remember a time when there was only one line of Transformers action figures on the shelf?
Yeah, I do.
Mm-hmm. And how many lines? And look how many lines of Transformers figures are out there on the shelves right now. You've got the Kingdom line, Studio Series, Cyberverse, Earth. We've got Netflix at Walmart, Buzzworthy Bumblebee at Target, and Transformers have expanded to other lines like the Funko Pop line is starting to get Transformers characters into it.
Oh yeah. I mean, you got the Funko Pop now has it, and then you turn around and, like I was saying, Super 7 is now doing a Transformer line.
Mm-hmm. Do they actually transform, or are they just Action Master type robots?
Action type robots. They don't. Yeah.
I hope they do Alpha Trion. If they do Alpha Trion, that is going to sell fast.
Yep.
They already have
one. Huh. There's one on Big Bad Toy Store. That's
man.
$18.
Oh, sweet. How tall is it? It's 5 inches, 7 inches?
I don't know. That's why I was going to order. I'm going to have to look at it again because I cannot remember the size. But I do know that we're getting a 7-inch Alpha Trion. So the one that's there must only be a 4 or 5 inch, because I did see that they were going to do a 7-inch Alpha Trion, because they have two lines. They have their reaction line, and then they have their off-screen likeness in their robot form, and they do the same thing with Thundercats, Silverhawks, stuff like that. So
okay. Oh yeah, autocorrect primer. I just checked the Alpha Trion, the Super 7 Alpha Trion on Big Bag Toy Store. That's $18. That's the reaction version. It's only 3 inches tall.
Oh, it's the reaction one. It's only 3 inches tall, so I won't be getting the Alpha Trion.
Yeah, but you can get it if you want to pay $18 for a 3-inch Alpha Trion figure.
No, I can actually have a friend that it is small, and I have a friend that has a comic shop, and I can ask him to get it for me, and it'll only be $10.
Yeah,
because he gets all the reaction characters or everything Super 7.
Yeah, I'm looking right now in Big Bad Toy Store. The only Alpha Trion figures other than that one that are in stock are the Titans Return version, but it's in a 2-pack with Titans Return, Astro Train, or there's the Power of the Primes Prime Master that came with the yellow landmine pretender. Cyberverse Alpha Trion sold out on Big Bad Toy Store right now.
Oh, it is?
Yeah, it's sold out on Big Bad Toy Store. The Cyberverse Alpha Trion.
That's okay. I think that's one I got. Another one I got Ninja Bill?
Yeah.
That's what I was thinking. That Alpha Trion I cannot find in my house because I have it somewhere. He's just bulky. He doesn't really move. But he was nice to look at. I agree. I am hands down with you, Tiff and Geek. He should never transform. He never did on the show.
No.
And that's not being like nostalgia or anything like that. It's just the fact that I just want to have a figure that's about 7 inches tall of Alpha Trion, and he doesn't transform.
But he's fully posable, has a lot of decent detail, and he scales with Transformers from other lines.
Yes.
And every time they do a line of non-transforming Transformers, I always wait and hope Hasbro will announce Alpha Trion will be one of the characters in that line.
Right. He never is.
I mean, I know Alpha Trion isn't as well known as fictional characters who are elderly men from franchises such as Yoda, but come on. Alpha Trion is an important character.
He is.
Someone
I don't know.
save my baby.
I'm sorry to say that comparison, but I've always compared Alpha Trion to like being the Yoda of the Transformers due to
Oh,
his
he
age.
is.
Mm.
He is. He
Someone
is.
say Yoda.
There is no try. Only two.
Silence, fool, before I hit you with this sword. Oh my god, what is wrong with me today?
I think you're upset that you haven't done as well on your video games as you had hoped you would.
Nah, this one kid just called me the R word. Like, really? I've been shooting, hitting the damage.
You've been
bro.
calling me redneck for a long time. What are you talking
Not
about? What
not
R
the
word?
red, not that word, not
Oh,
the,
God.
not that R word.
He
That's
means the offensive
the
R
R-
word, the
Oh,
one
the
we
R
never
E
talked about
word.
on camera.
Oh God.
you know what?
Yeah.
I'm gonna be honest with y'all. I can't, for some reason, I don't want anybody to tell me, but you can text me what it is because for some reason I'm drawing a blank. So don't say it. But you can
Oh,
text me.
I'll send it. I'll send it to Starscreen because I can't text
Oh,
it to
I
him
can,
Discord,
I can
which
type
I'm
it to you.
video
I can private
talking
message you
to
on
you guys.
Discord if you want, Autocorrect Primer.
Yes, please.
Yeah, well, I can give you a hint. It rhymes with the word mustard.
Yeah, that.
Mustard.
I am so sorry.
No problem. I'm private messaging
Send it
it
to
to
me,
you on
Ruben.
Discord right now.
Yeah, hold on. I'll send it to Starscreen. Then Starscreen, you send it to Auto.
Yeah,
and
just
you
in
on
case
the
there's.
channel.
And I'm going to
Yeah,
take
just in
my
case we're talking
headset.
about
There
two
it is.
different
See if
things.
I can get it. There we go. Go.
By the way, guys, I need a favor, which I know you guys are not going to say no, and no, it's not a toy. It's a long story. Hold on. Hold on, I'm going to have to mute myself for a sec.
Okay.
That's the word, Autocorrect Primer, that someone called
Oh
Ruben.
God. Talking about
On his
offensive
video
words
game.
now. Let me see here. What?
Did you get it? Did you get my private message, Autocorrect Primer?
I'll screenshot it. He doesn't have it headset in. Darn it.
Yep. Anyways, I need a favor, you guys. I don't know you're going to say no. It's not a toy, okay?
What is this?
Can y'all hear
favor?
me?
Yeah.
Yeah, I can
I
hear
sent
you.
it to Starscreen. Now Starscreen sent it to him.
Can y'all hear me?
Yeah, just in case we're all talking. Yeah, I can hear you.
Say something, redneck.
Ah! Okay, I guess you couldn't hear
His
us.
internet dropped. Damn it.
He lost his audio, I think.
No, I think his internet is gone.
Yeah.
All right, there's an event going on today for Monster Energy with Apex.
Oh, here he is. By the way, Otto, I sent it to you also, just in case we're all talking about different things. There you go.
Yeah.
On Discord.
Say something funny.
Oh, really?
Can you hear us?
Yeah. Can y'all hear me now?
Okay.
Yeah, we can hear you.
Okay.
Yeah,
'cause
I was gonna
couldn't
say,
hear you. That's why I
say
had to
something
jump
funny.
out and come back in.
Yeah, no problem.
Oh no, Ruben, man, I'd have been.
I know. This kid just called me the R word. Is like, really? I'm a Junkrat. I'm trying to shoot, get him low damage for you guys to move in, and you call me the R word.
No.
Like,
You're gonna ask
Kids
Master
are
Starscreen.
I just type it in chat on the game. Is like, well, you told me the R word. Well, guess what? That's why your parents gonna get a divorce, and you're gonna live alone. You're gonna die alone.
Oh, God!
Hey, Ghost, you want to tell him how I handled one of those trolls that was on my game when I was playing it?
Tell me.
Oh, you might
Tell
have
me.
to help me just in case. Hold on, Ruben!
Hold on.
You know
Hold
what?
on, let me pull my hair. Let me pull.
There. Yeah, be quiet. You be quiet. What? I can't hear you. Okay, I'll take you out. Okay, I'll stop.
You are
Okay.
a two-legged rat.
I'm joking. All right, Otto, you might have to remind me because I could be getting the wrong one, but... Oh, hold on. I think I remember now. Was it that guy that kept spamming for a friend request or something like that?
Yeah, they kept
Or was
giving
it
me a
somebody?
hard time because he didn't like how I was fighting in the game, but yet I didn't
Oh,
die.
yes. You
Yeah.
say, yeah, he's like, hey, you need to do this. No, you do this. Do this. No, you got to do that. And then he kept getting on your nerves.
Oh, and then he tried to get me voted out of the party because I didn't play it the way he wanted me to play it, and I was like,
Oh God.
"Have I died? How many times have you already died?"
Mm-hmm.
And I was like,
Wait,
"Oh,
hold on.
he had wise cracks and comments, and I just pretty much just laid through the carpet with it and was like, no offense, but I understand when life is tight and the only outlet you have is playing a video game, but you might want to get out, maybe socialize with other people instead of your hand. But
Yeah.
so
Here's the best part is, I block him and I report his ass. If we get banned.
Well, yeah. Well, I don't need video
I do
games.
that
I
too.
get plenty of action in my house all day long. Like the other day, I didn't have to go to work until late in the afternoon, so I was in my room relaxing, and all of a sudden I look up at the ceiling and I see something moving on it.
Uh-oh.
Was it a
It was
cockroach?
no, a daddy long leg spider. Yeah,
Spider.
yeah.
It
So I
wasn't.
tried to. So it was a daddy long legs. So
It
I
wasn't
tried.
Black Arachnia's ancestors, was it?
No, this was a daddy long legs, and I tried to get. I couldn't reach him, so I went and grabbed the vacuum, and it didn't suck him in. So I chased him all the way to the wall, and he starts running down the wall right at me. Right when he got close enough, I grabbed a tissue and flattened him.
Well, you want to know a little bit of history about the Granddaddy Longlegs?
Oh,
Nope.
Oh yeah.
But I want to get some Cheerios. Plenty of Cheerios. I'll be right back.
Okay.
Okay. Granddaddy Longlegs is the poisonous spider in the world.
Yeah, it's the most.
The only reason. What now?
Yeah, it's the most venomous spider on the planet.
Yep. And the only reason why we don't get bit or hurt by it is that their fangs are too small to pierce our skin.
Mm-hmm.
But if you have a cut in an open wound and a Granddaddy Longlegs crosses over that and then touches your skin in that open wound, then it's pretty much very fatal.
Oh God.
Yeah,
Man.
Daddy Longlegs bites into an open wound, and the venom seeps into your bloodstream.
Yep.
Hey, Otto. Did you say you? I can't remember. You told us a story about some spiders one time. Did you say you were in the shower one time and you got bit by a spider and you were having problems? I can't remember how the story went. I'm just saying.
I was actually. I got two big spider stories. If y'all want to hear both of them.
Oh yes.
Oh, I was hoping I was gonna get a good night's sleep tonight, but now I gotta hear stories.
It might not be that bad. We'll find out. Go ahead.
Look, I tried to play with a spider as a kid, unaware that every spider bites you if you play with it. And I got bit by that. After I got bit by that spider, my skin swelled to the size of a ping pong ball. I was only 5 years old.
Oh
so
God.
that was traumatic for me.
That I can see why my sister is terrified of spiders. Terrified. And Nikki always got it confused because she was like, "You're terrified of spiders." I said, "No, I'm not terrified of spiders." And she was like, "But if you see one, you're wanting to get away from it as fast as you do." I said, "No, that's my sister." And so we were the first time that I had an incident with spiders is when I was homeless. I finally got a place where I could stay. And I, finally was getting off the street. Finally got to a place I could stay. The only thing I had to do was do the work to upkeep it and stuff like that. And I get to stay there as long as I wanted to. Well, I got there and the grass was sky high. I mean, it was literally, it was, the grass was at least, some places the grass was even taller than I am. So
Mm.
yeah,
No,
yes,
that's a red flag. You never go near tall grass.
I know, right? And
Big
so
mistake.
I was like, well, it's a it's a free place. I don't have to pay anything. This is gonna help me get back on my feet. The only thing I gotta do is the yard work and then some help out and repair some things within inside the house, which I have the capabilities of doing. So I convinced one of my friends. His name was Brandon, and I said, "Hey, Brandon, I've got a place. I'm not going to have to crash, and take showers and stuff like that. I just need to know if your dad wouldn't mind if we borrowed his lawnmower and his weed eater, and I need to mow the grass." And he was like, "I don't think he'll mind, but let me go ask him." So he went and asked him, and his dad was like, "Oh, if that's for Derek, yeah, y'all can use it. How you going to get it down there?" I said, I got a dolly and able to get it and bring it down here. So we had loaded it up, brought it down to the house, the place we were staying. I hadn't even set foot in the place yet because I couldn't really get to the back door to be able to set foot. So we're sitting there and we're now starting to cut the grass down, weed eating the top, get it low enough for the riding lawnmower to be able to go over it. So you're not sitting there trying to weed eat the entire yard. So all of a sudden, I'm weed eating. We're finally getting it lower, and I'm now next to the house, and I'm slowly getting to the place where I can finally get to the door and everything like this. And then I hear my friend Brandon. He screams, and I'm thinking, "Oh my God, did he get hurt?" And he's running by me, and you have to understand, Brandon didn't say any bad words at all. Matter of fact, he went to Chapel Hill. He was very, very smart and is smart and became a pharmacist. But he was like, no, he became a doctor. That's right. Oh, Brandon did.
Wow.
Yeah, I forgot. Yeah. So he comes running by and he's letting every foul word that. And I'll be honest, I'm like a drunk sailor back in those days. So Nikki, she can't get down. And so it was like, I was like, "Oh my God, what's going on? What's wrong with you?" And he's going, "Bleep, bleep, 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 bleep. I am not going to go over there near that bleep, bleep lawnmower. They can bleep, bleep have it." And I was like, "Who can have it?" He said, "The first thing that ran up on me was a centipede up my leg."
Yeah.
And he said, "Damn, that's a big centipede." And then he was like, "So I knocked it off. No big deal." He says, "Then the next thing was cockroaches come crawling all over the thing." And I said, "Cockroaches?" He said, No, we're not done. Not done." I kept on mowing. I was just they're running around the top by the blade area, the tray. And he's like, "They're not on me. I'm fine. I'm going." Then I got dang ants. Ants. I hit this big old ant pile. Fire ants.
Oh, not fire ants.
Yes.
No.
He's like, and that wasn't even the worst part. I said, "Are you all right?" He says, "Like I told you, that wasn't even the worst part." I said, "Wait a second. So you had," and by this time I'm thinking he's BSing me. I'm still weed eating while he's talking to me. And I kind of let the weed eater stop, and it was running, but it wasn't spinning or cutting. I was listening to it, and I was like, "He's BSing me. He's giving me a hard time." I was like, "You got a centipede, and then you got you some cockroaches, then you got you some fire ants. Come on now. That," he says, "I'm not going back there because the last thing that happened is it." He says, "You have that 3 strikes you're out policy." I said, "I do." He said, "Well, I let the first two be foul balls, and then I let the other ones be ball strikes." And he's like, "I'm done. I would tell my dad, the lawnmower's dead. We ain't gonna be able to salvage it. It's done. It is absolutely done." And I was like, Brandon, you're over exaggerating. What's going on? He's like, spiders, dude. Spiders just started crawling out and came all over the lawnmower was crawling up me on my legs and my face and my chest. He said it looked like Arachnophobia, that movie, and I was like, come on now. And you know where I'm talking about, the place that yeah. So Nikki's actually seen the place since then. And I'm like weed eating, and I see, Brandon is no longer looking at me, and he's like shaking, he's pointing. I'm like, and I said, what the hell are you pointing at? Well, I happened to look down, and I saw the grass that I just cut, that was a pile of grass, move.
What?
And I was like,
was moving.
The grass, when you weed eat, you have the little clippings.
Yeah,
I had a pile of it. It moved.
It was moving.
It was moving. It moved. It went from left to right.
Oh, hell no.
And I was like, well, that's the darndest thing I've ever seen. He's like, if there's fucking spiders, I'm done. I am done. Excuse my foul language. I'm sorry. But that's what he said. He's like, I'm done. And I was like, dude, I don't know any spiders unless it's a tarantula. And we don't have tarantulas here. It could move something like that. And I took my weed eater and I hit it with the weed eater and it being on. And spiders just poured out of the ground. And not only did they pour out of the ground, they were all looking at us. And you could see we were dinner. We were going to be their dinner. We left, and I mean, we left everything. We got into my car. We left everything. Then finally, I was like, okay. I don't want to be homeless. I'm going to tough this thing out. I want to knock it out. Finally knocked out as much as I was willing to knock out just to be able to get into the house. So I got into the house, and I was sitting there, and I was like, so I was making sure the power was cut on, the water was cut on, and everything else was up and going. And it hadn't really been lived in, really. And so I'm going, I'm saying, wow, I get to take a hot shower tonight, man. This is going to be awesome. So I go into the bathroom, and I use the bathroom. The bathroom looks nice. I don't see spider webs or anything. So I'm like, good. They're just outside. So I get into the shower and I start washing. Now, I didn't have a beard at this time.
The spiders are just outside.
Yeah. That was my first mistake. All of a sudden, and I don't have a beard, so I was like, and I had just a little bit of hair, like a little, I guess, a box top type thing. Where
box top of fade.
Yeah. And as the waters hit me, I feel something hit me in the top of my head. Matter of fact, I want to cut my camera on real quick. There we go. So I see something hit me in the top of my head. Feel it hit me on top. I was like, darn. And then I felt something hit my ear, hit my shoulder. And I was like, what in the world? Daggone spiders were coming out of the faucet and dropping on me as I was showering. Now, here's the thing. Here is the kicker. I was butt naked. I was in my birthday
Oh, hell
suit.
no, that's even worse.
I ripped that curtain open, and there were spiders inside there. And when I moved, they moved. And they moved in my direction.
Uh-huh. So they were living in the plumbing.
Oh, yeah, man. I ended up meeting a hot chick because of it. And we kind of hit it off because when you run out of the house in your birthday suit. And I had the girl that lived across the street was like, when she finally and I started talking, she says, why were you outside completely naked? I was like, oh, crap. You saw that? She's like, yeah. And I had to find out who the guy was that didn't mind running outside butt naked. I said, well, I don't. I said it was a spider situation. She says, oh no, you're scared of spiders? I said, no, I'm not scared of a spider. I'm not scared of 2 spiders, but I am terrified of 1,000 spiders. That is all in that daggone place. I went and got poisons and other things to drop and try and kill those things. Finally, after a couple of months, I did finally get them weighed down, and that was the first my spider story. So I got another one for you.
Oh gosh.
Oh, I remember the
Real
other one.
quick.
I remember you told me. Oh, you at least told me ages ago on a live stream about your other spider story. That still gives me nightmares. Your second story.
Yeah, when I was working underneath the house and it bit me on my shoulder.
Mm.
So yeah, we had just got the house was set up. There was a couple of things I had to do up underneath the house. Where the house is in the middle of which what used to be a cattle farm and also used to be a chicken farm. So no one has actually lived out here. So the first thing that got me when we were out here is I saw a mouse wrapped up in a web.
Oh hell no.
And I saw it moving. I was like, oh, he must just got tangled up in it. And I was going to go over there and, kick it, help it get going. No. It was a big spider with big fangs that was pulling it into its lair.
Yeah.
Pulling it into his lair. And I was like, I said, why do y'all feed your spiders out here? And she's like, what do you mean? So I showed her. She's like, oh, whoa, I don't think I've ever seen a spider like that before. So, immediately, I killed it. I found out it was it the funnel web?
Was it that or wolf spider?
No, it wasn't a wolf spider. That was it. The other house was the wolf spiders. So it had to be the funnel web. So I was like, I took care of it. But I was like, dadgum, look at those fangs. So as we're getting stuff moved in and doing stuff, I decided, I was like, I got time. I need to go work up underneath the house. And Nikki was like, do you need me? And I said, well, the only thing I want to need is that, I want you to at least be in earshot. If I needed, like, you to throw me one of my tools. Excuse me, got the hiccups now. Throw me one of my tools. Good gosh. And she was like, okay.
Hey, Otto, hold your breath. Yeah. Like you told me.
We're good now. There we go. Thank you for reminding me that. So we were up underneath. I was up underneath the house working, and I felt something moving on me, and it had gotten up underneath my collar of my shirt. On this side, I still have pain from this bite, by the way, and this happened 20 years ago. So all of a sudden, I'm like, I'm just gonna smack it and rub it off. Well, apparently, I didn't kill it the first time I smacked it, and it bit me. Yeah, it was really pissed. Bit me a couple of times in this area, and I was like, "Dadgum, that hurt!" And I smashed it and scraped it, and it was a black widow spider.
Yeah.
That bit me, and I was like, "Dadgum, I've never been bit by a black widow, but I'm not gonna worry about it." So I was doing other stuff. I'm gonna have to plug me up real quick. I'm at 8%. Okay. Can y'all still hear me?
Yeah, we can.
Yeah.
Can y'all hear me? Okay.
Oh.
Yeah.
All right. And so let me take these out so it charges back up a little bit. So with that, I was I came in to the house, was taking the clothes off at the door to put them in the washing machine because they were just filthy. Took a shower, got out of the shower, and typically at night I don't wear a shirt. So me and Nikki were chilling out, watching TV, and Nikki goes, "What bit you?" And I was like, "Oh, it was just a spider." She says, "It looks like you got bit by a vampire." and it had already gotten up by this time about that big.
Ugh.
And it had 2 very dark puncture wounds where it had hit me so many times in the same spot. And that was all the venom it was putting into me till I killed it. So I said, I'll be fine. I'll be fine. And Nikki was worried. She's like, we really need to get that checked out. That looks
Lego Infinity Saga, Guardians of the Galaxy ship.
Oh. And so I was like, I'll be fine. I'll be fine. It's no big deal. So I went to work the next day.
Yeah.
And I got sick at work.
Mm.
And I didn't know what's going on. I had a high fever. My boss is a friend of my family. His name's Mr. Tuggle, and he said, Otto, come over here for a second. He was like, you need to go home. And I was like, I'll be fine. We just got into our house, and I just must have overdid it. And he was like, you're not looking. He's like, and then all of a sudden, right then, I just started. Next thing that happened is I was taken to the ER. Was put into the ER, being asked all these questions. You know, have you eaten something? Trying to figure out why I had this very high temperature and why I'm just vomiting just cause for no other reason. And it was just bile that was coming out, no food because I couldn't eat, I hadn't eaten. And so they were asking, why are you having this? We need to find out why you're having this type of reaction. And I was like, well, it could be, anything. I said, between me being a cancer survivor and other stuff, I said, who knows? It could be a number of things. So they had me go ahead, get me into a gown. And the nurse happened to notice my my back shoulder. And she's like, do you have an idea what bit you? And I was like, on my shoulder? I said, oh, it's no big deal. It was just a spider. She's like, and this is something you all need to know. If you ever get bit by a spider and it leaves a mark on you, immediately circle it with a pin so you can see how swollen it's getting. But if you have a line, like a line coming off of it, from the spider bite itself, and it has a line going that way, that means the poison's going straight to your heart.
Ugh.
So I was literally, maybe a day, maybe 2 days at most, before I would be dead from the spider bite. So Nikki got called, family got called. They put when they finally realized what it was, there is stuff that they can give to boost your immunity and stuff to give you to fight off the infection and the poison. But I have never taken spiders lightly after that one. Never. If I see it, immediately. Because I'm like, there's just, no, that's just.
Well, I had the slight misfortune of getting bitten at the age of 5 when I played with one. And after seeing how swollen and painful my arm was where it bit me, I was just like, nope, that's it. Every time I see a spider, I'm going to squish it before I told myself I'm going to kill it before it gets the chance to try and kill me.
I'm there with you, my friend. I'm right there with you.
Yeah. It's not that I'm scared of spiders. I just hate them. I hate them with a passion.
I agree. I agree. I did. Spiders never really bothered me. For my sister, for my youngest brother, but they never bothered me. But after I got bit by that black widow, I used to be with those type of people that would pick the spider up or take a piece of paper, slide up underneath it, and then take it outside and let it live and go on. Now it's like, die. So
Uh-huh.
immediately, I had like be able to have Optimus Prime's Energon axe. I'd cut it in two, be done with it.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah.
Yeah, my grandpa was the worst. You know what he did when he would find a daddy long legs? He'd pluck all 8 legs off of its torso and leave it legless on the ground.
Oh my grandpa did the same thing.
He said it was a favorite pastime when he was growing up during the 1930s. You'd find a daddy long legged
Okay,
spider,
yeah.
you'd make a game out of how fast and fast you could pull all 8 of its legs off of the body.
Oh, that's yeah. Your grandpa's was around the same age as my grandpa. Yeah, he said the same thing. Does anybody want to see the slag?
Oh
Slug.
yeah, show it again.
Oh, the Dinobot, yeah. You have a flashlight where you
There
can
you
maybe make it a little brighter?
And we cut that on right there. Okay, give me a second, guys. Go
Sure.
cut the
Okay.
light on quick.
Okay.
HE.
Hey, I just want to say I find it funny that both you and Ruben are wearing red shirts.
Red shirt.
Hot sauce.
Because
Yeah, look,
red is the new
you
black.
and
So
yeah, see, that's funny. Go
give me a
ahead.
second. No. I'm just going to just give me a minute.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay, good.
But what I was gonna say, I think I'll wait until autocorrect primer gets back.
Yeah.
But yeah,
Oh my
yeah, I
God.
can understand why they've never done a heroic spider Transformers character. You go, like, look at every Transformers character that's a type of spider; they're all villains.
Oh yeah, that's true. Like, there's only one good spider, and that's Black Arachnia from Beast Wars when she's Transmetal, and
Yeah.
also in Beast Machines.
I'm
I
sorry.
think Black
Yeah, go ahead.
Go ahead. Oh,
No,
I
I
was
was
gonna
just
say I think Black Arachnia from the Beast Machines line is like a Mother Longlegs or something like that. Here's Otto. Because her legs are so long. Get it?
Yeah. So I was
Sorry
gonna
about-
say, yeah, no problem. I was gonna say before you left autocorrect primer, I think the reason why people either are absolutely terrified or have an absolute hatred for spiders is because, unlike snakes, there's no anti-venom for spider venom. There isn't. The only way you can cure a spider bite is wait for it to heal itself and play out and have the venom work its way out of your body.
Yeah, you're right.
I admit I was very lucky. The last time I was bit by a spider, the bite, I guess because I have such a strong immune system, the white blood cells attacked the venom before it could get to my heart, and the spider bite turned into a huge pimple on my arm. It was like this. It was like the size of a bean. The pimple.
Wow.
When I popped it, and after I popped the pimple, it was so painful because like I get pimples on my face if I eat food that's really oily.
Mm-hmm.
But when I get rid of those pimples, it's actually relieving when they're gone because they itch like crazy. But this pimple that I had on my arm from the spider bite, when I popped it, it was just so sore. Or when I got rid of it, and I had to put a bandage on it, and it took a week until it finally disappeared completely, and my arm was healed on the bite mark site.
Wow. Yep.
Man,
What?
I never got bitten by spiders or anything like that, but I usually try to stay away from both spiders, snakes, and scorpions because they all have one thing in common, and that's venom that could either kill you or either
injury you. Yeah.
Y'all want to see the best toy that's come out so far?
Sure.
Yes.
Absolutely awesome. This guy right here.
Yes, it is.
He is the greatest piece of plastic
You got me.
possibly get.
You got me.
I mean,
I knew you were gonna put. I knew you were pranking us.
Yeah, I'm telling you.
I didn't.
This guy has no
No hollow points at all. None.
Hey, do you know what? Hold on, Otto. Hey, do you know what he does have there? He has a pair of balls.
balls so stink.
Open them. Do that again.
You nasty
Look at that.
ass.
He's got balls.
I got balls so
And-
stink.
And they spared no expense on paint apps. I mean, the paint apps in this thing is the bomb. I mean, it is awesome. You see that head sculpt right there? Look at that head sculpt. Man, I just love this. This is
That's an egg.
this is the
That's an egghead.
I renamed him. He's no longer Daniel. This is Egg McMuffin.
Egg,
Great. Yeah. I don't know why they gave him a gray
Mr.
butt.
Egg McMuffin.
I know. I was like,
A black butt?
you got
No,
a
that's
gray
great. That's great.
butt. I was like, okay, you're only going to, like Ninja Bill says, you're not going to display your stuff backwards. So I think if they actually put that up here between would have been a little bit. Waste of plastic, to be honest. But let's take a look at Slug. So he does have a really cool ankle tiltage.
Awesome.
You broke his foot.
I know, right? Listen to this, if y'all can hear it.
Ah, you broke my foot. I need to go to the hospital now.
Oh, heavy duty ratchet. Nice.
Okay, you ready?
Yeah.
You can kick it all the way up, and it's a ratchet. You can kick it all the way back.
Oh, cool. His tail doesn't get in the way?
Nope. Not at all. And then if you want him to, he can kick it.
He can do the Van Damme, as they call it. Jean-Claude Van Damme. Hopefully I said it right.
Yeah, you did. The arms don't. This part here does not have ratchet, but the way they made it look, it looks like it's like pistons and stuff that's moving.
Nice.
He does have a soft ratchet,
Cool.
and he's got a wrist rotation
Mm.
bicep. And one thing I thought was really cool is he can look up, he can look down, and his head will do a whole 360.
Cool.
Yeah, it's a pain. It's a pain to turn the head because you have to get your fingers in there.
Yeah, I kind of wish they had made it where this could like go back a little further for you to be able to do it, but it doesn't because when he's in the robot mode, for things to all tab in like it's supposed to, you have these little pieces here that you have to put there and then close up the chest, and that will peg all that together.
Nice.
Masterpiece. Well, since you got that figure, what do you think of that figure? Like a masterpiece level of engineering?
Yes.
Like, does that figure, in your opinion, instead of being a mass retail figure or like a Voyager or Deluxe or Leader, does that thing deserve to have a title of a masterpiece figure, in your opinion? Oh, yes.
Oh, yeah. Absolutely.
Just like the other Dinobot.
Yeah, I mean, you have no hollow points anywhere on him. He's got a small backpack, which is typically what it looked like in the movie, you know. And then it can even, you can have, if you want to, you can even bring it down and just let it be even flatter. If you want to. It's got that hinge. But it's supposed to go here and then tab in here. You can have these down if you want them, or you can have them up if you want them. But so for right now, between the Ark and this guy and Cyclonus, I had to say those three are my favorite. I forgot they did have hollow points in this here. That was it.
Oh, and the horns.
Yeah. But I will show
And those are
Oh, go ahead.
Oh, I was gonna say those are clipped on, by the way. So careful. Because I saw Bolt
okay.
Matrixes. Don't try to rip them out though, because I think he said his was broken and they're on like clips. Just want to let you know, so don't try to rip them off. Because I think there was a manufacturing issue. I don't know. But go ahead.
No. I'm glad you said that because that's what I was going to look to see to do. But you're right. There's a peg that goes straight across, and the horns are held in there with that peg too, all the way across for that. Now, with this guy, and now knowing that they're going to do all the Dinobots, I'm absolutely going to get it. And as you can see, you see how big it is next to my fat head. So, I mean, you stand him right next to Grimlock.
Grimlock? Yes.
In robot form, he's actually taller because of this. But without this, they actually are like eye to eye.
Well, actually, he is a little bit shorter from just a tad bit.
Yeah.
But not
much.
I will say, and by the way, I saw Bolt Matrix's review and shout out to him for this because this is not my thing. If you transform that figure, and I'm sure that TF Angeek's going to agree with this because on how he transforms, like the way he transforms, what's the name of the Brachiosaurus? Sludge?
Sludge.
Yeah, Sludge. Yeah. He transforms the exact way as Sludge, and all they would really need to do is rip off the Triceratops head, give him a long neck, do some remolding. There you go. There's a Sludge. He transforms the exact same way. And I saw some knockoff or some third-party figures. He does transform the same, especially the dino legs, the way they come out. So, yeah, do some remolding. There you go.
That's true.
No, hello.
Yeah. Well, that actually happened with the deluxe class Power of the Primes versions of Slag and Sludge. They were mold mates with each other.
Yeah.
So could this figure you're holding right here, or we got right here, could be our Sludge, but do some remolding, but same transformation?
Yeah. Now I did notice something that I'm going to point out in my review when I show it.
Okay.
This is not gold plastic, but it's like a cream color, gray.
Yeah, very light gray.
And then they painted over it. I think seeing Grimlock kind of had the same thing. I think instead of using translucent plastic, they're going to use this plastic because you can definitely tell there's a difference between this plastic and this plastic. But I prefer to have it like this instead of translucent.
And I will say this: you and Bolt Matrix have the same opinion. He talked about the exact same thing right there on how he felt about that plastic, and I agree.
I understand cutting costs and stuff like that. I'm just happy they didn't make it clear plastic and then paid over that because that would have been devastating for me because he's my favorite Dinobot. Where Nikki's is Grimlock, my Slug, and he is hefty too.
Oh yeah.
I mean, I'm really curious to see when.
I don't have Slag yet, so I don't have much of an opinion on him as of this day. I'm
hoping Gotbot's going to get it, and I'm going to go cut the light off for Nikki. That Gotbot gets it and weighs it, because I'm very curious what he says in the weighing review.
Yeah, because he weighs his Transformers on a scale.
Yeah.
I will say this. One of the Dinobots I'm looking forward to is Sludge, if I'm not mistaken. The Stegosaurus?
That's Snarl.
Snarl, yes. Yeah, okay, yeah, all right, yeah, you're right. I'm looking forward to Snarl. I really want Snarl because one, I like the Dinobot mode, and plus, he's one of my favorite Dinobots because I like the dinosaur form.
Well, Snarl transforms into my favorite dinosaur. My favorite dinosaur is the Stegosaurus.
Oh yes. As a child, when I would watch Jurassic Park, that was one of my favorite dinosaurs as a kid.
Mm-hmm.
Mine's always been the Triceratops. So I was like,
You got
to
your
me,
Triceratops, man.
yeah. And I try to get anytime they ever released the Dinobots, I've always tried to get him for me and get Nikki Grimlock. So
Yeah.
So I guess you
and
must be pretty happy that they were the first 2 Dinobots to be released in the Studio Series line.
what now?
I guess you're happy that Grimlock and Slag were the first 2 Dinobots released in the Studio Series 86 line.
Yes, cause they will be going side by side. And someone was asked me and said, "Oh, are you going to get rid of your combiner or your Power of the Bombs, Grimlock and this?" Like, no, I'm keeping them.
I'm curious, Otto. Is he still available on Big Bad Toy Store for $54.99 and $4 shipping? And I'm curious, is he worth that price? I'm not going to pay that price, but
No,
I'm curious. Is he? Oh, nice.
He is. This is where I put my money that I had and into this one character for this month, and it was not a letdown. I was so worried it was going to not be good plastic, or they were going to cheap out on something that really would make you not love the character. But I was like, or love the figure. But I was like, gosh, this thing is awesome. Oh, dang. I truly enjoy it.
Oh, yeah.
Transformation's fun. The figure's fun. I kind of wish they had given him his sword instead of the wonderful Egg McMuffin.
You got 2 mascots. You got Frank and Egg McMuffin. You ought to do that, and you ought to roast the heck out of that Egg McMuffin figure when you do the review. Just like torture.
That's a good idea. I probably should. Yeah.
Oh, and Balt Matrix did on his review. He made a joke saying that both Wheelie and is that figure supposed to be Daniel? Yeah, Daniel. Yes. He made a joke saying that they're always getting tied up and captured and all that, and it was a running gag throughout that season. Because he, in his review, he had them both tied up back to back, and I just started laughing. So yeah, you.
Well, this is a question I am wondering. If we get Sludge, Snarl, and Swoop in the Studio Series 86 line, what characters do you think they're going to be partnered with?
You mean like human characters,
or just non-transforming characters?
That's a good question. I mean, they could do Spike and
they could do Kranix.
Yeah. And what's the girl's name? I cannot remember.
Carly.
Carly, thank you.
But that's a bit of trivia. Carly doesn't actually appear in the 86 movie.
Exactly.
She doesn't. Wow.
No, she doesn't appear until season 3.
You're right.
That's the reason why a non-transforming figure of Wheelie was released with Grimlock. Wheelie does not actually transform in the G1 movie. He just runs around in his robot mode, and when he needs to get to a long distance at a quick pace, he jumps on top of Grimlock's back and rides on him like a horse. We don't see Wheelie's alternate mode
I put the order in for Super 7's Grimlock. It's because it comes with Willie that's posable. And it doesn't transform.
Yeah.
Because we don't see him transform until the 3rd season.
No. So here's who I'm hoping the other Dinobots come partner with are Blaster's cassettes. Because we're getting a Voyager class figure of Blaster either in the Studio Series line or the Legacy line next year.
Oh. Nice. So we're getting Blaster. That makes me happy because Nikki's has always been Soundwave. I love Blaster, and I got, thanks to Baby Mahal, I have Blaster reissued. That I still have to take it out of the box, and probably won't because
do you have the
I
Titans
can see
Return
that.
Blaster figure?
Go ahead.
Do you have the Titans Return Blaster figure autocorrect primer?
No, I wish I did. I got the War for Cybertron Blaster.
Oh, the Fall of Cybertron Void.
Yeah, but I never found the other one anywhere.
Hey Otto, I'm just letting you know, since you know I'm good at making deals and all that. If you want me, or not looking for deals, excuse me. If you want, I can try to hunt him down for a really good price, probably right around under $20 to $30, if that works. Fully completed.
Yeah, do that because at least I'll
Okay.
have it. I can put up heart around it so I can maybe next month come back and get him. But yeah, yeah, he's also. There's a whole reason why I like Perceptor also. And so I've got the Titans Return Perceptor that was sent on mass scale, but I also got from Tomikara. It's geez, my brain is like fried tonight. I just said his name. I can't say it now. Perceptor. Because it came with the Realm Horn cassette.
Nice.
Which I was surprised because I was like, wonder why he's got this, because this is not his.
Yeah.
I was like, I'm not going to be upset about it because I was like,
well, I can take a guess why Ramhorn was included with Perceptor.
What's that? Or why is that?
Because it's a reference to the fact that the first time we see Blaster's cassettes is when Rumble and Frenzy and Ratbat and Ravage attack the top observation tower in Autobot City. And who's the Autobot standing with Perceptor?
Oh,
Blaster. And what does he do to defend himself and Perceptor and the tower from being destroyed? He launches his Autobot cassettes into battle against the Decepticon cassettes.
Yep. That is right. He does.
So I think that's why Perceptor came with Ramhorn. It was a reference to the fact that Ramhorn first appeared on screen when Perceptor was helping Blaster fight off the Decepticons.
I've got a question for y'all. Now, this Studio Series is supposed to have something that's going to be like the size of the core class. I can't remember what they're calling it for the Studio Series, but they're only going to be like 10.
Yeah, I talked about some of the listings of those. From what I know, I think we're getting a Spike, and let me go back and look at the listings real quick. I do know we're getting a core class Spike. I know that.
Really? And we're getting is he's going to be posable?
Well, if he's a core class, I'm going to believe so. Let me see if I can hunt down the listings real quick, and I can try to read them all.
So are you going to ask?
I was asking,
go ahead,
do you
Otto.
think that they'll release the cassettes in that wave?
I hope they do eventually.
Because I would be down for it. I mean, I would absolutely love it.
I mean, we got all of Soundwave's cassettes in the Siege line.
Yeah. And we got double dealers.
Yeah.
Also.
We got his Power Master partners.
Yep. I hope so. I do. It would be nice. Real nice.
The only recent modern day versions of Blaster's cassettes we've gotten were the Fall of Cybertron video game data discs.
Yes. And I've got, I can't remember what the lion's name is.
Steeljaw,
yes. Because he actually came with the the Fall of Cybertron.
Yeah. And then Eject and Ramhorn were sold in a 2-pack, and then the other 2-pack had
Oh my god.
Rewind and Sunder.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, one 2-pack was Ramhorn and Eject, and then the other 2-pack was Rewind, and since Blaster came with Steeljaw, they partnered Rewind with Sunder.
All right. Well, that's I do remember those 2-packs now. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Because I was trying to how are they? And now I know. Yeah, because they were
Yeah.
the circles. Yeah. I still think
Okay.
that was a good idea making them into the circles for
I did find one of the listings. I'm still looking for the others, but Spike for the Studio Series line for $8.49. And I know you're excited for that leader class Blitzwing for the Legacy line.
I am. I
hope they do. I hope they do good on it.
I hope we get a leader class broadside.
That would be nice.
Mm-hmm.
Where's the other one?
Do you think they should do another Overlord?
If they do another action figure of Overlord, he'd better be Commander class at least.
That's what I was wondering. Yeah, I would like that. Y'all did see, I think, isn't it Star Saber?
Star Saber's the HasLab Transformer. Yeah. It's actually not just Star Saber, it's Victory Saber.
Victory Saber.
Yeah, it's Star Saber and Victory Leo in a 2-pack.
Oh, okay. I saw it. I wish I could back it. I do.
No, same here.
But, oh my god, because I would love to have that.
Mm-hmm. If it was being released at mass retail, I'd buy it on spot.
Yes, same here.
Okay, I found the other listings and also the cassettes also that we were talking about. So let me make sure. Okay, SS86 Ratchet for $8.49. Or hold on a minute. Yeah, Ratchet. And
okay.
Yeah, I had to make sure unless it's Ratbat, because TF and Geek said it could be a mistype. So yeah, it could be Ratbat and not Ratchet. So let me rephrase that. Hang on. SS86 Ratbat for $8.49. And by the way, I will be talking about the 86 line. That way you don't think I'm talking about other lines. All right. Rumble for the 86 line for $8.49.
Oh my god.
And Blaster for $29. Ravage for $8.49.
Blaster's
well, I will say this: we are getting it $29 for Blaster Voyager size. Could be a heavy. Yeah, and
Nikki.
And let me see here, and I will say this. And we also are getting an Inferno for the $29.99 line. But I will say this, from what I hear, it could be the Ant Inferno. That's the rumor. But yeah, we are getting cassettes.
Good. That makes me happy, actually.
And since they're priced individually, I think they'll be sold individually.
Nice. Which I think they should have been when they came out for the Siege.
To be honest, I can agree with your opinion, I can respect that opinion, but in my opinion, I kind of disagree with that opinion because if they were sold individually, I think it would be hard to find each one, if you know what I mean. And plus, at the time Siege was coming out, it was a 2-pack with Ravage and Laserbeak.
Yeah,
and I think
Ratbat
go ahead.
and Rumble.
The red one.
Yeah. Which
Yeah,
is not really
that
Rumble.
yeah, that set was really hard to come by. Like it hardly. I could be wrong, but I think it hardly even came out in America. You had to get it overseas.
See, that's what I
That's
was, because I wanted that rat back, because he's actually another one of my favorite characters.
I think I could be wrong. I think it is available on Big Bad Toy Store. I could be wrong. I can look, or I can try to. Yeah, I can also try to find it on eBay for a good price, and not shipped from China, but here in the U.S. If you still want to, if you're still
Yeah.
interested in that. Okay.
I am.
Oh, and by the way, I did find the blaster out of the box, but I think he's going for right around. Hold on, let me make sure. So, all right, Titan's Return. Okay. Yeah, I did. I found one for $64 and plus $11 shipping, which is no.
Whoa.
And I found one for $15 and $11 shipping. It's just
$15?
blast, huh?
You
Yeah,
said
$15
$15?
and $11. Hang on. Yeah, hang on. $15 and $11 shipping, but I think he's missing his headmaster, I believe. Let me look. Yeah. Unless you're just going to leave him in boombox mode. And I found another one for $52 or not, excuse me, $42 and $10 shipping.
Hmm.
But yeah,
Yeah,
these,
for me right now, that's too rich.
yeah, way too rich.
Yeah. If I get any figures, it's going to have to be in our price range, the core class, or one or two of the $20 ones. As we're now trying to build back up we also got to save money to pay property tax. Which, by the way, I got the $1 billion for that. Thank you, Pooh. Oh, hold on a second. I got to ask Nikki a quick question.
Okay. Hey guys, believe it or not, are you guys ready to hear this on how much the I found one of the cassettes, hang on, a cassette 2-pack. I'm looking up the Rat Bat and Rumble one. Do you know how much I found one for that is being sold in the US right now? You know how much it is?
How much?
All right, brace yourselves. $99.95.
Woo!
$100. $100 free shipping.
That
For such a tiny
$50 for each of them.
Yep, and I did the cheapest one I found is in the U.S. for $35.99. But if you want it from China, it's going for $19 and $5 shipping from China.
That's the Rat Bat and Red Rumble 2-pack, right?
Yes.
From the Seed line.
Yeah.
Okay.
And real quick, and here's another one being sold from Japan. Brace yourselves on. Oh my gosh! Wait until you hear how much they're selling them individually. But for $77.92 and $20 shipping, and someone in Japan is selling Rumble for $67.32 and $13 shipping, just for one little tiny figure.
Yikes.
The nerve of these people.
Sorry, what tiny figure?
Okay. Oh, you know how much someone in China is selling just the Rumble figure? All right. This guy is selling this, just one of the cassettes, one of them, and we know how small they are. He's selling it for $67.32 and $13 shipping.
That's a
from
scalper.
Japan. Yeah, and the cheapest one I found that is being sold in the U.S., yes, it says a U.S. seller, and it's going for $35.99.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's crazy. Well, that's what bothers me about the
Yeah.
the whole scalpers and stuff.
Yeah. The cheapest that they're selling for on Amazon right now, the Rumble and the Rat Bat and the Red Rumble Siege cassette 2-pack.
Yeah.
Someone's
Mhm.
selling them. Someone's selling them brand new in box on Amazon for $40 right now.
Wow.
What?
Yeah, $40.
I mean, I get it. I get that you know, if you're wanting to make money and do,
Yeah.
kind of flip it and stuff. I
Yeah.
get it. Because I mean, I'll even be selling some of my Transformers, but I am not going to price gouge
Yeah.
anyone
You guys-
over.
Yeah. You guys want to know how cheap Netflix Soundwave is going for on Amazon?
How much?
How much?
$150
Oh,
is how
no.
much Netflix Soundwave
Uh,
is for on Amazon.
You know
almost
that
$200.
Netflix that I got you, Soundwave, that turns into a little boombox.
Yeah.
Mickey Boo. You remember I got you the Soundwave that's in the little boombox? Somebody's selling that on Amazon for $150. That's crazy.
Yeah, so I've decided I just have to give up on owning Netflix Soundwave. But it's rumored that we're getting a new Voyager Soundwave in the Legacy line next year, or no, in the Studio Series 86 line next year.
Oh,
I'm hoping it'll
okay.
be a re-release of the Netflix figure.
I'd be fine with that.
Yeah.
me too.
Granted, it probably won't come with the Earth mode versions of Ravage and Laserbeak, but I don't care. I just want that Soundwave figure.
Yeah. I do like the core class and how well they stand up to Teletron.
Oh yeah.
I was very surprised at how scaled, because I've never been a scale type of person, but I was like, wow, this actually does scale well. And the Soundwave. And it's funny, we have more Decepticons from the core class than we do the Autobots.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you're right. And by the way, I do want to say this. I do like the core class figures. I really do. And also, I wanted to say, do you know what the closest thing we got to Teletrain 1 before we got the Arc? And this is probably not going to count, but if you bought all the Netflix figures, the deluxes, you would have gotten some background backdrops. And I still never completed that background set.
Yeah, I didn't either. But if you think
I
about
tried
it,
to.
you would be paying the same amount of price that you were getting the Arc for.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
They get all those figures.
Yeah. And yeah, and also, hey Otto, do you want me to remind you about the other core class figures we are getting? Because I did read off some of the list. Oh yes, because I know one of these you were shocked about. You were happy that we were getting. Oh, I hope I can find it real quick. Let me see here. And I do know we are getting a Hot Rod core class figure also. So
okay,
I guess. And since and I'm probably going to piss someone off right now, but since we have a core class Optimus Prime and Megatron, I guess you can reenact the G1 scene. Hot Rod, get out of the way!
Yes. Yeah,
But
if that's the case, I hope they come in with a Galvatron.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I think I.
How would y'all feel if they came out with all? I'm sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off, Ghost.
No, it's okay. Oh, it's okay, man. It's okay. I was going to say, I can think of someone better than Galvatron that I'm going to read off in a minute. But go ahead, Otto.
I was going to say also with the core class, I would not only like that, but I would like for them to come out with all the Seekers.
Especially Thundercracker and Skywarp.
Exactly. And the Coneheads and stuff. Absolutely. And let that be.
I hope we get a re-release of the Coneheads.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, for Legacy.
Because I missed out on the Coneheads.
Dude,
not for Legacy. I meant the G1, because I mean the Starscream Coronation box set, the Studio Series one. They teased that Coneheads were on there. And when was the last time they teased Coneheads? Was in Earthrise with the Skylinks box. It had all the Conehead Seekers on it, and we had no confirmation that they would come out.
I don't want them to be exclusives.
I don't either. And let me see here. Hopefully I could. I'm trying to figure out.
With the Studio Series, has there been any exclusives?
No.
Okay.
Not for the 86 line characters.
What about the other one?
Any of the other lines?
Or the Bayverse, you know.
Yeah, the Bayverse. As far as I know,
sorry, go ahead, TF Geek.
As far as I know, there's a knockoff Nemesis Prime repaint of the Studio Series Bumblebee movie Optimus Prime figure that's come out of China. But other than that, I don't know of any other exclusives from the Studio Series line.
What about the repaint of Nitro Zeus as a Thundercracker for Big Bad Toy Store? He was an exclusive before they went out of business. And here's some of the listings, and this is for the Legacy line. I think we will get re-releases.
Yeah.
And yeah, I'm gonna save the best for last. We are getting, and this is for the core class price point. We're getting Hot Rod for the Legacy line for the core class price point, and Megatron for the same price. I guess we could either get a re-release of the Megatron figure, and trying to see if I can see any of the other ones on here. Okay, I can't see any others right now. Let me keep scrolling because I know there's some more core class figures we're getting. But go ahead. That's just two of them. Let's see here. You guys there?
Yes.
Okay, I'm just making sure because it was dead silent. Like, what's going on?
Yeah,
I was just listening to you what you were saying.
Oh, okay. And I'm looking for the other one. Let me see here. What is that?
I'm going to sleep early right now. I have to go to the mall tomorrow.
Okay.
All right, man.
All
Good
right.
hanging out with you, dude. Take it easy, man.
Night, guys.
Night, Ruben.
All right, man. All right. Here's some more core class figures, and one of them I'm not going to be able to read, but all right, we're getting I'm going to save the best for last, but we're getting Skywarp for the core class price point. So, hey, they had that Seeker. You know they're going to, or we got the Starscream mold. You know they're going to come out with the Seekers. And
that'll be nice.
And I know, Otto, you were really excited for this one. And this is part of the Legacy line, I believe. We're getting Shockwave for the core class price point.
That's awesome. That makes me very, very happy. Very, very happy. And
yes.
What do y'all think he's going to transform into, though?
I really want to say a gun, but I don't know. I don't know if alien guns. Well, to be honest with you, I'm sure the law would have probably had a problem with Siege Shockwave turning into a gun. But hey, if you take off a lot of the armor, you can still turn him into the gun. You just have to put him upside down.
That's
you can still do the gun. Yeah.
I get rid of the octopus arms. I'm like, Shockwave should not have that many arms.
Unless he's doing some kind of crazy experiments on himself.
You realize that's true. You realize that the Siege cartoon didn't have him the way he was from the toys. He was one of the only ones that didn't look like the toys that came out.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
And I don't think he transformed in Siege.
Soundwave?
Shockwave.
Oh, Shockwave? No.
My tongue won't work. Soundwave never transformed either. And if we're talking about characters that never transformed, Well, for the Decepticons, the only ones that I can think that never transformed was Skytread, Spinister, and also
Soundwave.
yeah, Soundwave. And well, for Earthrise, pretty much the same characters. I don't consider it double dealing them Decepticons, and same for Kingdom. But for the Autobots, that's another story. Like we're talking about like Mirage, RC, and Bumblebee. I'm looking at my collection over there. Uh, darn it. What's the blue one's name? Cog. And to be honest with you, Ironhide and Ratchet never transformed.
Hell, oh, yeah, Ratchet didn't.
But well, Hound did transform.
Yeah.
And I'm trying to look over at my collection, trying to see if there's any others.
Did Bumblebee ever transform?
No. And Alita 1 never transformed neither.
Right.
And for Kingdom, oh, actually, Omega Supreme never transformed neither. And
we never found out what happened to him either. That was something that bothered me about the whole series, is that we never found out what actually happened to him.
The last thing we ever heard about him was in Earthrise when Red Alert said that no one's heard from him since Crystal City fell.
Yeah.
So
that's why I was wondering.
And I'm curious. For the Netflix series, like the whole series as a whole, which character that came out for like the Siege line, the Netflix line, or darn it, like the Siege, Earthrise, and Kingdom line, which character are you guys disappointed that they never added in? I would have to say Springer.
Go into the Netflix series?
Yeah.
Yeah, which character which out of all the figures they came out with that has never been in the series, which character do you wish that should have been in there?
I would have loved to have seen Ape-Face and Snapdragon.
Oh, yes.
Oh, yeah. Yes. Dang. So many. I even though he's not one of my favorite characters, but he got mentioned, and we did have Sideswipe. I wish that we had gotten to see Sunstreaker.
Oh yeah.
I actually would have loved that, because out of the two, yes. The other one's my favorite, but it'd been nice to see Sunstreaker also.
Oh, yeah.
I felt that. Just seeing the look on Sideswipe's face, saying Sunstreaker with that smile on his face.
Mm-hmm.
Man.
Trex.
And another fun fact for you about oh yes, I would have to say Huffer. Hold on, there's a bug.
Oh, sure,
I was gonna say and same for all the other mini bots like Warpath and them. And I was gonna say hold on. Oh, a fun fact for you about, and I'm sure TFN Geek might know about this. You got Snapdragon, don't you, TFN Geek, for Earthrise?
Yes, I do. Yes, I do have
well,
that.
I could be wrong. It might be a Thrust actually, but one of those has the Mercenary logo on him. But I believe Snapdragon at one point he did have the Mercenary logo with him. I don't know if it was on his instructions. I know it was not on front of the box though. I could be wrong. But I know Thrust has the Mercenary logo hidden on the back of his box on the inside.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I don't know. I got Snapdragon and Ape-Face, and I'm trying to think. Was it anywhere on him?
I can't remember. To be honest, I really want... Go ahead.
I was going to say that Double Dealer, I don't think should have had. I know they kept the nostalgia of him, Autobot or Decepticon. But this, I didn't have it if he had the Mercenary symbol, since that's the faction he was with.
And another thing is, you know what? I mean, even though we got the cassettes, we never got the cassettes in the show.
Yeah,
You
you're
never,
right. Laser
and
beak.
those, Laserbeak? Laserbeak was in, both Laserbeak and Ravage were in Siege.
Yeah.
But we just never got. Oh, and also that's another thing. We never got to see Frenzy or Rumble or Frenzy.
Nope.
But we did get to see Buzzsaw, and the reason why I say that is because when Sound Blaster caught Bumblebee and RC, there was a yellow laser beak flying above them.
That's
and I
right.
And what other bird that looks like that? What other bird that looks like Laserbeak but is colored yellow? Buzzsaw.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, Buzzsaw made his appearance, and also Steeljaw made an appearance, but he was just being tortured as a cassette tape by Starscream.
Mm-hmm.
So I guess that means Blaster was part of it, but off screen.
Or dead.
Yeah, died off screen. And also that reminds me, I really wanted to see Six Gun and Crosshairs in Siege. And also Brunt.
Perceptor for me.
Oh yeah. Wheeljack mentioned Perceptor in Earthrise.
Yep.
Oh, and Otto, I think you might find this interesting. You may think McAdams was only from Cyberverse. I have to tell you, Otto, McAdams was mentioned in Transformers Animated by Ratchet.
I remember him being mentioned, but we had never actually seen him.
Yeah, but when it was in one of the episodes where Ratchet and God darn it, hold on, I forgot the officer's name. Man, hey,
you're talking about not Leadfoot.
Yeah. No, I'm talking about in Transformers Anime. I forgot the police officer's name. It just escaped me. TFNG, do you remember his name? Oh, darn it. I can't remember. But when they went to Cybertron, Ratchet mentioned McAdams' old oil house.
Oh yeah. So
TFNG, you good? Oh no. Hey TFNG, you good? Oh no.
Yeah, he's probably tired of sleeping. I'm going to probably get off too.
Yeah.
But thanks, man. I'm glad you got it and you liked it. You going to open it?
Oh yeah. Yeah, I'm going to open him. I'm probably going to do an unboxing video of him.
Make sure you get your little Ziploc bag to put his hands and stuff in.
Oh yes. Yeah, don't want to lose the accessories.
No.
Would you like to share where they can find you and also updates that you got going on?
You can find me in the Nut House. I got this great jacket when I was there. It's for members only jacket. And any of you old people will know what I'm talking about. But this jacket was white. The sleeves are a little bit long, but they will take them up for you, and you can hug yourself all day long.
Oh yes.
You can find me on Anchor, TikTok, Twitter, Instagram, Snapchat. Not Facebook yet, but I'm getting there. And you can also check out Bitter Team Media, where you can see our comic strips. You'll be able to see very soon the new comic strips that will be for the new book, which we're doing stick figures, which I'm loving every minute of it because I'm doing them different than what anyone else has done with stick figures. So that'll be there. I'm working on my new book, which is dealing with Sasquatch. Probably if you come to a community for all of us on Monday, I probably will show some of that artwork off to everybody then. I think that's it. I can't think of anything else. Oh, stereo.
And also yes. And also you can find him on Twitch, but he hasn't posted in a while.
Oh, that's
but
right.
You can find him on. And you haven't been playing video games in a long time. You've been so busy.
Yes.
And also, if you're dealing with anything, yeah, if you're dealing with anything like I do, since we both deal with the same thing, I usually play video games, go into the game world. But
Yeah.
I'm sure for other people that's not the way, and I'm sure for you too. But that's just an idea.
No, it does. It does. That's one of the things that
Take
helps
your
me de-stress. Yeah, take my mind off of things.
yeah.
Yeah. I mean, that's the reason why my sister
And
got me my Xbox. She was like, "You need to play games. You don't have a game console." I was like, "Well, I haven't been able to play." So she got it for me. I definitely want to go back and play Fortnite and finish again.
you gotta finish Cyberpunk.
Yeah, Cyberpunk 2077, so I can do all the stuff. I'm gonna probably pick another way of doing stuff, but God, I love that game.
And yeah, you can find me on Instagram, TikTok, Discord on my Discord page, and on Twitch. Stereo, I haven't used it in a long time, so hopefully I could get back into that one day. And I'm trying to think. And also, as always, you can find all of us here at A Community for All of Us here on YouTube, and also Autocrat Primer's channel, where you also do live streams on that. Hang on, well, on Autocrat Primer, you do live streams on conspiracy theories and all kinds of crazy stuff that people probably wouldn't believe. But if they seek the truth, that's where they go to know the truth.
Thank you, man. I totally forgot that slot. Thank you.
And no problem. And also, and I will help you with this on I think it's A Community for All of Us. I could be wrong, or oh no, you could remind me. There's another giveaway that's going on, and it's for the Power Rangers Legacy. I could, if I'm not mistaken, the pumpkin wrapper.
Yes.
And also he did put on one of his last live streams. Yeah, I think it was his last live stream. It could be the one before that. He did put a little clue on there, and you have to answer some questions, and we'll see who could answer all the questions. I won't say what the questions are. You have to do all that for yourself. Try to remember all that by, I believe, next month, and we'll see who the winner is of the Power Rangers Legacy pumpkin wrapper, and who will be the champion. And I believe that's about it. And also, you can find us on like I said, A Community for All of Us on Mondays for me here in Texas would be 6:30, and for him in North Carolina would be 8:30 his time. No, I mean, excuse me, 7:30. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, and with that, that's about it. And I really wish FanGeek would be able to tell us where you can find him, but I'll help him out with that. You can find him on YouTube at TFFanGeek. Same for his Discord, and I believe that's about it. And man, if you watch this later on and forget, I'm sorry. And also, as he always says, he doesn't use social media because of some personal stuff. So yeah, if I'm not mistaken, and he has some really good reviews coming up. So go subscribe to his channel on YouTube, and be ready for some of his videos, because man, he has a lot of Transformers figures to unbox. And yeah, I believe that's about it. And I hope everyone has a good night. And as always, everyone, stay safe out there and take care of each other. Night,
Absolutely.
Guys.